Well, hello there, and welcome to Hideous Laughter Productions presents It's Always Frosty and Irrisen.
Woo!
Hello!
We are playing the Pathfinder Society scenario, A Frosty Mug, and we are very excited to be bringing that to you live at Gen Con. Let's go! So, for those of you that do not know me, my name is Griffin. I am the Game Master on Hideous Laughter Productions for most of our shows, and some of you might be wondering, what is Hideous Laughter Productions? We are a podcast network that has several shows out now, the first of which is our main show, the Hideous Laughter Podcast, and we run Carrion Crown as an adventure every week. We have another show that is Pathfinder 2nd Edition, which will be very relevant to those of you listening to this, because we're playing 2nd Edition here, but it is us playing a converted run of Curse of the Crimson Throne. It's called Bestow Curse, and that's also very fun. You can find that on any podcasting app. But enough about us. I want to talk to the players I have this evening because they are wonderful folks, and I think you're really going to enjoy them and their characters. So let's start it off with Steve. Steve, tell me a little bit about yourself and your character.
Sure. Well, it's a pleasure to be here. My name is Steve. I'm on the Hideous Laughter podcast, basically everything we put out there. But a little bit about my character. I'm playing a character called Cyrus Dreg. He is a Gnoll wizard. And, well, I've played Pathfinder for a while, but somehow statistically unlikely, I have never played a wizard. And I thought it'd be pretty easy, but it's not. So
We'll
I'm
just
a
do
wizard.
it for the Gen Con live show, right?
Yep. So let me run through this. Mechanically, I'm a wizard with the elemental magic class archetype, the arcane school of earth elementalism, an arcane thesis of metamagical experimentation with the elementalist dedication free archetype. Pretty chill.
A lot of Secrets of Magic stuff.
Yeah,
in
very
there.
Secrets of Magic.
Yeah, absolutely. Real stoked to get my hands on that book and play around with it and see how it turns out.
Well, speaking of Secrets of Magic, let's talk to our next player who is playing a Secrets of Magic character, Haley.
Hi, yes, I'm Haley. I'm on the Hideous Laughter Carrion Crown and Bestow Curse, and I'm also sometimes GM and sometimes player on our Patreon show, Linked Legacy. And then I am playing Ursul, who is a sprite summoner. So I have an Eidolon, and it is brand new, so we're going to learn this together. And so I wanted to play something from Secrets of Magic because, you know, it's new and shiny, and I wanted to try that out. I am usually some sort of magic player anyway, so looking forward to Summoner.
Yeah, now you get to use bounded casting. How exciting.
Yeah.
What casting tradition are you using as a summoner?
Divine.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll learn a little bit about your psychopomp when it comes up.
Yeah.
Moving right along, though, we have Chris, who is also playing a Secrets of Magic character.
Yes.
Hey, Chris.
Hello. I am Chris. I am playing on the 2nd Edition Bestow Curse show, but I've been a big supporter of these guys and gaming with them locally for a while. My character is a snow goblin named Baco. He is going to be a Magus with the Scout dedication. Magus looked really cool in Secrets of Magic, so I'm very excited to play him.
Great. And finally, we have our very esteemed guest, a guest who is not on the Hideous Laughter Productions network, our friend Emily, who is from Southern Tomfoolery Network.
Yeah.
Hey, Emily, welcome to the show.
Hey guys, I'm so excited and happy to be here. Happy to be here with all of you, and just really excited and slightly nervous. This is my first time being GM'd by Griffin, so I hope I do you proud.
You know, it's one of those things you have to experience at least once. Probably never come back.
It's fine. We're not going to think about the future. We're just in the present right now. But
It's a good resume builder.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, definitely. Hi, I'm Emily. I am, as Griffin said, with the Southern Tomfoolery Network. We play Starfinder. We are currently in the Signal of Screams AP, so kind of in the horror side, but we also have one season out of the Against the Aeon Throne adventure path. So if you're interested, check it out. Start there so you know what's going on with all of our characters. I also, apart from my awesome podcast buddies with Southern Tomfoolery, I do YouTube with a reaction channel with my husband, which is Just Some Reactions, where we watch movies that I've never seen because somehow I've lived under a rock for years. It's fine. Don't look into it. It's fine. And yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm rambling because I'm really excited, but that's me. That's sort of me. My character, her name is Riev, and she is a rogue, and she's a kitsune. I'll go ahead and lay that out there. She's a shape-changing fox person because why wouldn't you play that if you got the opportunity? So
I'm glad you laid that out there because I would have felt really bad. I put Kitsune on your
no.
audio
I was
overlay.
just like, I don't have my my special ears on right this second, but we'll get there. I'm certain. But yeah, so that's that. I'm very excited. This is probably my 5th time playing 2E. So I'm sure it's going to be fun, and I'm not going to screw up at all. So
5th time at 5th level. What could go wrong?
It's going to be good. Great.
I don't think anything could go wrong here.
No.
Well, guys, I want to thank you all for showing up and dressing up because you all look stunning.
Thank you. I'm shedding
thanks.
all over the place.
Yeah.
So much glitter.
We don't have air conditioning in the studio, and I'm wearing a lot of fur. Yeah, it's warm. I took that hood off immediately.
Look, we made some choices, and we can't go back now.
No,
There were
it's
choices
far
made.
too late.
Mistakes were made, but we're here now.
Absolutely. So, like I said at the top, we are playing Society Scenario 2-8, A Frosty Mug. And this one's exciting, and a lot of us are wearing furs because this takes place in the frosty land of Irrisen, which is one of the northern regions in Galarian and is the kind of Russia, kind of Winter Witch and Winter Wonderland themed area of the continent. It is eternally wintertime there. And it is insanely isolationist. And a lot of people don't get to explore in Irrisen. And that's actually what brings your characters together today is a summons from Venture Captain Bursig Torsen. And you all arrive in the town of Calsgaard, which is in the kind of by the border of the lands of the Lenorm Kings and Irrisen. You approach a frost-lined tavern called Ice Fairy Lodge. You see the sign kind of swaying in the wind, and fortuitously, you all arrive at roughly the same time. Many of you look around and see a bunch of people with blue hair. So, who do we see? I think Ursul is the first to arrive. What does Ursul look like?
Well, Ursul is tiny, so mechanically tiny, as well as just very small. So you would see a blue-haired, dressed, prepared for warm, tried to be ready for this freezing cold, and so she's got furs and kind of a little bit more heavy outfit on, and she has very bright wings that kind of end in a bright pink tip. And that's, I mean, she is itty bitty, and so she would show up and just be there. I don't know who I see, I guess. I see a venture captain.
Well, you approach the front door, and a tall gnoll opens it for your tiny frame.
Oh, thank you.
So, Steve, what does Cyrus look like?
Sure. So for those of you watching right now, Cyrus looks a little bit like I do. He's an anthropomorphic hyena person.
A gnoll.
Yep. He's got gray spotted and striped fur all over his body. He wears red pants and a black vest under which he's got this white collared shirt. He's carrying this important looking esoteric tome that has a title on it. New Moon, studies of earth-binding techniques that are out of this world. And he's got a whole bunch of scroll cases around his belt.
You want to go ahead and show us that book?
Yeah, so I did bring my prop here,
No.
New Moon. This is where I'm going to be casting all my spells from.
Yeah, they teach a lot of spells in that book.
They sure do.
Yeah, among the gaps where nothing happens, I suppose.
Glitter dust being the prime one.
and trailing behind, we see another blue-haired person. This a frost fur goblin, one of the only types of goblins with any hair. Chris, you want to describe Baco?
Yes. This small goblinoid creature has this very thick tuft of blue hair. It seems to be well acclimated for the cold climate. He has leathers on. He doesn't seem to have they are fur-lined, but he doesn't seem to need as much protection as maybe some of a human in the town might. He is carrying a battle axe on his side, and in his other hand he has a medium-sized tome, which I happen to have right here. Ooh.
Oh.
Secrets of Magic. Yeah.
Secrets of Magic.
I'll be using that as a prop. He has this necklace on that it's a chain, and on the end of it is this desiccated hand, this mummified, looks like an elf hand almost. And walking behind him is a four-legged cauldron that is also just actually moving.
Are you kidding?
Walking with legs behind him. Yeah, no, that's
Don't feel like this was run by any of us.
no. It's it has what looks like stew or something in it, and it looks like it's simmering.
What's the cauldron's name?
Cauldron's name, I'm glad you asked, is Macaulay Cauldron.
Macaulay Cauldron.
Come on.
That's really good.
Come on.
Oh,
in
man.
love.
I can't wait to see Macaulay Cauldron swing down on a wire when somebody's heading upstairs.
Oh, he's got things planned.
He's great in the new season of American Horror Story, I'll tell you that right now.
I'm very surprised Macaulay Cauldron seemed to get caltrops at this point.
You're not far off.
Well, maybe stubbing your toe on this cauldron that you didn't is below your eyesight. We see Emily, is Riev in her half-elf form right now?
Yeah, we're going half elf because there's people that she's not familiar with around, so we're half elf in it right now.
You want to go ahead and describe her?
Yeah, so she's just kind of your average nondescript half elf, with the exception of her hair. She does have kind of gray fading to white, fading to blue, much like myself, hair, and other than that, she seems to be kind of just sort of blending in with the surroundings as much as she can, with the unique set of cast already among us. The only other thing that you'd really notice about her is that she's sort of like shuffling cards, and she just kind of, as she's eyeballing this weird looking cauldron on legs, she would just go by shuffling some playing cards, although these are technically tarot cards because they're prettier than playing cards I could find.
Of course.
But yeah, very what you see is what you get kind of first glance from her.
Well, as you enter, you kind of hear from the kennels, presumably, the barking of sled dogs, and you see a lot of snowshoes and other outdoorsy wintertime accoutrement all over the walls. You see at the front desk a blue-haired gnome, believe it or not.
What?
And she welcomes you there. Oh, good afternoon. My name's Liral. Pleasure. Are you here to? Are you the Pathfinders here to speak to Biersig?
Yes, we are. At least, I believe I am. I am not sure about these three people, or the cauldron.
Oh, of course. Is the cauldron a Pathfinder?
I am not sure.
No, he's more of a companion, really.
Yes.
He's a +1.
We normally don't allow +1s, but I'll make an exception for your probably non-intelligent cauldron.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
And the other two of you?
I am a Pathfinder.
Okay.
Same. Yes, in good company, it seems. Yes.
And you must be the ones that Biersig is sent for. And she reaches up and pulls kind of a colored cord. And you would expect maybe it would, like, ring a bell, but it doesn't seem to do that. All right, I've notified him. Let me lead you to his office. And you walk down a hallway into a kind of, it looks like an academic's office. There are shelves lining both of the side walls, and a large oaken desk. There is a fire in the fireplace at the far end of the room, and it looks like this place is more of a study than an actual office. You see a large half-orc man, and he has a husky dog next to him that kind of paws at his leg and points as you enter the room with its nose. You also see a small female goblin with blue hair as well. I think this is going to be a theme of this one shot. Blue hair all around.
Love it.
And she doesn't really pay you any mind when you enter the room. She seems to be staring warily at this dog. And Laurel actually introduces you each. You can see she is signing at Biersig. So, if none of you understand sign language, I'd be happy to interpret between you and Biersig for this meeting, if that's all right.
Oh, that is why there was no bell.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Cyrus is going to look at his companions. I do not speak or understand sign language. I will need the translator.
I would like a translator.
Yeah, I didn't even know that could be used as a language. I guess I've got a lot of learning to do.
Accent. It's going to kill me every time.
Well, and she's looking back at Biersig and then speaking to you. Thank you all for coming. And then she and Biersig look directly at the goblin. Ogthorp, stop making faces at my dog. She turns back to you. Biersig is now communicating, looks clearly exasperated by this goblin. Right, let's make this brief before there's a murder here. You know of Irrisen, I trust? Land of eternal winter? A closed country with very little passage. In or out, no one is allowed past the boundaries of the country. The Society's been looking for more information on Irrisen for years. But we've never been able to get any agents inside the country. That is until now. And the goblin pipes up, Yeah, Frostfoot goblins are the best goblins. She interjects, taking a break from scowling at this dog to beam proudly. Biersig seems less enthusiastic, but he rallies. Indeed, Ogthorp has found what looks to be a pass in the mountains east of here. She hasn't explored it much yet, but it does seem to go straight through the mountains and come out at Irrisen, which is where you come in. I need you to accompany Ogthorp, explore the pass, and find out what is the situation on the other side. Kalizro Benari, the head of the Horizon Hunters, wants all the maps you can give her. Think you can do it? The goblins chirps back.
You all draw the maps, I'll sneak and scout. We'll learn everything.
Indeed. One last thing, though. We're here to explore, so don't cause any international incidents. We want to make friends, not enemies, but don't get killed either. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, is there a reason you're looking at this port in particular, or is this just where you could get through?
This is precisely the second. It's a place where we can get through. Normally, the boundaries of Irrisen are not only guarded, but the veil of snow makes it difficult to enter the country. This passage, this mountain pass, seems a relatively safe trail straight to the heart of Irrisen. And we've never had such an opportunity before.
How long has this pass been open? Has it been available? Is this a new?
Well, Ogthorpe here has just discovered it. So, it's very recent. We're actually hoping to send you in order to make sure it's safe, be able to send others through the passage, and to see what you find on the other side.
I have a question. If
Yes.
the people of Irrisen are truly isolationists, what will we tell them when they see us in our country? We do not look like the people of Irrisen, I imagine.
Well, some of you do.
Do we?
She looks at everyone with blue hair as just Irrisen.
Hey, I could blend if I needed
Those
to.
of you touched by winter may find it easier to, well, to communicate and have diplomatic relations with the wintry folk of Irrisen.
Good idea.
That's
Before I
specifically why we
depart-
asked some of you to join.
Before I depart, I should get my tips frosted.
Oh god.
Oh my
Seems
gosh,
like a
please.
less prudent option than just deferring to your friends here, but
Riev would kind of nod and say, I am actually from this area, somewhat, and I'm familiar with some of the customs and languages, so I should be able to assist in some areas, hopefully.
very good, very good. Like Ogthorpe said, she is more than capable of scouting and getting you through the pass, but as you've seen from her rather charming personality, she may not be the first point of contact with any people you might meet. And Ogthorpe scowls at both Bjersen and Liral. I'm more than capable of handling myself in a conversation, all right? But maybe if some of you are fast talkers, you might be better off.
I have quite a bit of skills communicating civilly.
Well, all right then. I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, and I got plenty of magics. You know, I'm a pretty proficient magic user in case we run into anything along the way, or someone just needs some display of arcane power. You know.
She turns to you somewhat shocked. You can read?
Oh yeah, I can read. I can count. So I could talk sometimes too when the moment strikes me.
Prove it. She pulls one of the books off of a shelf and hands it to you.
Ooh, okay. Well, I prefer my book. Let me just open that there.
And he flips open the pages, and there's writing on some of them, but a lot of it's scrawled out. So he flips to one that has a picture of someone casting a spell. He's like,
Yeah, this is explained techniques and stuff about just magic.
I may not know how to read, but I know the difference between a picture and text.
Well, that's 1,000 words right there. What are you talking about?
I think that his spell book is a picture book.
My friend, you are a fool.
Hey, that's no way to talk to a fellow wizard, okay?
Hold on a second. I have spent many years in the Ocularium in Rahadum. Though I am from the desert, I know a thing or two about magic.
Well, I'm fairly schooled in the way of wizardings too.
Have you written a thesis on metamagic? To widen or reach your spells?
I'll have you know I'm in the possession of several books.
I only see one.
Well, my other books aren't with me right now. They go to a different school.
Perhaps when we are done with this journey, I can enlighten you on the finer points of arcane arts. Perhaps you would like to read a passage from New Moon, Studies of Earthbinding Techniques that are out of this world.
I think that maybe we should move on.
Yeah, I'll be good to get adventuring.
Well, Laurel would chime in here. Bjersen did say earlier that he wanted to give you these so it would make the trek a bit easier. And she hands you each snowshoes of the long trek.
Oh my goodness.
So these items are rather cool. It's a level 5 item. These magically enhanced snowshoes are practically a necessity when traversing the tundra. Snowshoes with a long trek allow the wearer to walk across ice and snow with the same surety as dry earth, ignoring the uneven ground and difficult terrain caused by ice and difficult terrain caused by snow. It reduces greater difficult terrain to regular difficult terrain. In addition, a character wearing snowshoes with a long trek gains a 5-foot status bonus to their speed when moving across snow or ice, and is never at risk of breaking through naturally occurring loose or soft snow.
Wow.
So just remember that for most of this adventure, you won't have to deal with the difficult terrain of the snow. And while you're in the snow, you will gain a 5-foot bonus to your speed.
Awesome.
Ooh, nice.
You love to see it.
Well, if there are no more questions, gather your provisions and Ogthorpe will lead the way to the passage and through it.
I think that maybe I should ride on someone. I am too small to be walking.
Hey, you can perch on my cauldron if you want.
We didn't get your cauldron snowshoes, actually. So.
Oh, come on. It's an important part of the build.
She pulls out a bunch of like baby shoes that
Perfect.
fit on the cauldron.
Sled dog shoes.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
Pot holders.
That's good.
These are pot holders.
I like that.
Sure, so you can do that. If any of you would like, you could make a society check or a nature check regarding Irrisen. And normally, for those of you listening at home, these checks would be rolled in secret. In 2nd edition, however, I like my players to roll. So I'm gonna let them roll if they have those skills.
I'm not trained.
Is it
Can do
separate?
society.
It is separate information, yes.
Okay.
We got a 20 in society.
Okay.
I got a natural 20 in society for a 31.
Okay. Very good.
Good start to the night.
Well, I'll give you the society information. You know that the ruler of Irrisen for the last century was Elvana, a daughter of Baba Yaga. Rumors hold that something unusual happened in 4713 AR, but details are sparse. You also know that Irrisen was carved out of the Lenorm kingdom eons ago by the witch Baba Yaga and is still ruled by her descendants, the Winter Witches. Drawn from the Yadwiga peoples, Winter Witches are formidable masters of the magic of ice, snow, and mirror.
I would share that information with the party.
How about natures? Anybody have a nature check they can roll?
+1 to nature if anybody's better.
I'm better, but I rolled really bad. That's a 12 total.
I was gonna say I am untrained, so I can't roll.
I'm glad I'm getting all these garbage rolls out of the way now. Yeah, that's a 3 total, so...
So,
Emily, are you?
Riev, you know that Irrisen is a swampy environment, and the threat of a sucking bog pulling one under is ever present. Cyrus, you can neither confirm nor deny that.
I am from very far away.
All right, take off these snowshoes. We's not gonna need them over there.
If any of you has a relevant lore skill too, you could certainly roll that. If you had like lore, like Irrisen lore or something.
I'm pretty sure I have Irrisen lore. I'm just not seeing it on my sheet, because...
Yeah.
Well, you can go ahead and give me a roll for that then.
I don't think lore accounting would fit in this.
Lore accounting, yes.
I got academia lore.
I'll say I'm
neither of
warfare.
those.
16.
16. You know that through unspeakably powerful magic, Irrisen is locked in eternal winter. It ranges from a killing frost to festive and fluffy snow, but summer never touches the country.
Share that with the party. It's like, the shoes are They will be helpful, but if you are not prepared for the winter, perhaps maybe bundle up. It never stops.
Yes, so that's an important point. Does everybody have winter gear?
No.
If not, you would be able to purchase it for 4 silver in town before leaving. And I will assume that you do.
Do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winter clothing. Look at that.
I was gonna say, you will have noticed that I came very decked in furs already.
Which, you know,
Well,
in September it's not quite cold enough.
Oh, God.
my character is furry, but I guess I need extra fur.
I was relying on my snow goblin heritage, which I treat the environment as a step better than it is.
You would actually be fine. As a snow goblin, you would be okay. If you have a winter heritage that gives you cold resistance, you're fine.
Okay.
But those of you that don't would need a jacket.
Okay.
Yeah. I look the part, but I am not from the cold.
Ogthup would tell you like as much. Like she would flat out refuse to take you into the pass if you weren't wearing a
Right.
jacket or
Yeah.
you were noticeably winter themed. We're gonna call it winter themed. It's everyone with blue hair and some without. So you head into the passage. Ogthup is going to begin scouting ahead, but will turn to you each.
Normally I could, make this journey in about 36 hours. I usually like to, take it a day at a time and rest. It's usually pretty difficult to travel more than 12 hours in a day. So, but if you all are willing to help me, maybe we can make it quick.
How might we be of assistance?
Well, you could certainly help me scout, or you could keep an eye on the weather for me. You could also, break through some of this snow. If you could plow through that, that'd be really helpful for us all moving around. And mechanically, you would be able to make me a survival check, a nature check, or an athletics check to do any of those 3 things. Or you could aid one of your friends in doing the same.
Okay.
So it is at this point, now that we are back outside, that Ursula needs to manifest her Eidolon, because realistically, they're going to be able to deal with it a lot more. So
You're all partied up, and this creature appears.
yes.
What does the creature look like?
The creature looks like a psychopomp, which, if you don't know what that looks like, they come in a variety of forms. This one has large bat-like leathery wings and is almost looks like the skeleton of like a lizard with wings, with like a long skeletal tail, and generally looks a little creepy, I would say. But that is what gets summoned, and so they can walk on 2 feet or on 4 and have wings, big long wings, but I can't actually fly yet. Later.
Baco draws his blade.
Watch out, it's a night gaunt.
Steel yourselves. We're under attack.
No.
Ogthup reflexively kind of crouches behind Baco, like with a hand on his shoulder.
This is If. Do not worry. We are great friends.
Run that name by me one more time.
If.
Afe?
Yes.
Afe.
Okay.
If.
Hello, Afe.
And Afe doesn't really talk much, but yes, the kind of intimidating look that Afe may have with this kind of skeletal look and the big bat-like wings, that will be played into in the future, so you'll see quite a bit of intimidating items. But Afe is good to help out here with scouting ahead
Okay.
and survival.
All right. I will say only one of you can participate in each thing. However, you can aid others if they are performing the same activity. So if 2 of you wanted to scout, I'm only taking the result from 1, so the other would have to aid. However, your best bet is to do all 3 things.
Okay. Baku's pretty good at athletics. I know he's got the scout archetype, so he could scout, but I think score-wise, he'd be better at trying to break through ice.
Okay. Anything with the survival side, I'm happy to do as with AIF and aid AIF.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can do
Go ahead.
survival. Sorry, or that's about it.
So, what's your bonus to survival, Emily, for
8.
Riev? 8. And Haley, what is AIF's?
9.
9. Okay, so you would be better off trying to aid.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I do
Ursul and Riev aid AIF in the scouting task, and then Bako is going to try and break the snow and ice to form a path for you guys. Steve, is Cyrus doing anything here?
I've got an 8 nature.
Okay,
I thought
yeah.
that was an
Oh
option.
yeah.
So you can scan the skies and let everybody know if it looks like inclement weather is coming in.
I could also. I'm sorry. I could aid with athletics instead, if need be. If that's
Okay. I got a plus 13
whatever.
to that.
Sorry, I wasn't sure how many you got. What,
Yeah, you
where.
might be better off aiding the psycho. Well, unless your athletics is a lot better than your.
Nice plus 8.
Okay, yeah. So Bako maybe handles the breaking stuff. Sticks close to Ogthup. Breaks a path for her.
Are you shipping
Bonds
us?
are made. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, was that not a table question?
Very gentlemanly of you to make this path for me.
So let's get the athletics roll out of the way.
All right. Here he is smashing through stuff with his axe. Pretty well, actually. That's a 26 total.
All right, great. Yeah, you're able to clear a path with no problem. How about we get the nature check to check the skies?
Yeah. Cyrus is going to be using my scent ability. Not that that's going to help. Just see if I can smell.
You smell
ozone.
smell snow.
Yeah, smell that ozone. See if the bad weather's coming. Ooh, natural 3. That's going to be an 11.
Okay. You don't succeed at helping anything. In fact, it snows a little harder, and you're like, oh, I didn't realize that was going to happen.
I think we're okay.
You call it out as it happens. Hey, it's getting worse.
I don't want to alarm anybody. However, it is snowing.
All right, let's get the two.
Thought you should know.
Let's get the 2 aid rolls for the survival before we then.
18.
26.
Okay, so you guys net each other out because we have one non-aid and one aid. In 2E, it's a DC 20 to aid. So let's just get that flat roll.
Ooh, that is another 26 actually. On the flat roll for AIF.
All right, perfect. So you're able to help with scouting.
And then would I add the +2? I didn't actually do that.
You actually get a minus for aiding if you do not succeed the aid, right? Or is that if you critically fail the aid?
That seems like a critically fail thing.
Well, you certainly didn't critically fail, so 28.
Okay.
Yes, that doesn't knock it up to a critical, but it's still very good. So you actually managed through your actions to knock 8 hours off of the journey.
Wow.
So it's only going to be 28 hours after the first 12. Ogthup asks that you take a rest. You maybe take a watch, but this pass is relatively narrow, so you don't really think you're going to get... You're maybe more concerned about things like avalanches than you are about predators at this point.
If, as we're settling down here, if anyone wants a cup of my snare stew, you're more than welcome to. I got plenty in the cauldron. It's a perpetual stew I've been making for months now.
Oh, no.
Don't mind if I do.
Watch out there. Be careful when you dip the ladle in.
And if you look in the cauldron, you will notice there is a set snare submerged in the stew.
Okay.
Do I have to,
Why?
Scoop around it. If I tell you, you can avoid it, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You're going to trick somebody later, and they're going to get snared.
No. It's you got to keep feeding a perpetual stew. So if I leave it out and I'm sleeping, and an animal comes along and tries to drink, snap! They're part of the stew now.
Ugh.
Oh, I see how it is. Very common Frostfur tradition.
Indeed, this is canon now.
I think that I would prefer trail rations. This seems foul.
Treat yourself.
What does it smell like?
Stew. I guess it's
Okay.
meat. There's meat and like I don't think there'd be vegetables in there. I don't think
Just meat and water.
meat and
Meat and
broth.
water.
Meat and bone broth.
Gets a lot of snow in it, so
Yep,
it gets thinner and thinner the
Just
more you
meat
journey.
and water.
Yeah, you gotta keep stocking it.
That's horrible.
Dear God.
Meat water. Yeah, no. Riev will stick with trail rations, but kind of nod at you like, okay, enjoy your stew.
Well, you all have a relatively restful evening and continue on your journey down the pass. Upon reaching the apex, it begins to snow a bit more heavily. I would allow.
I don't know where this came from.
I would allow a society check or a nature check here as well.
Society.
Ooh, good society roll for a 27.
That's a great roll.
I also got a great roll. That was a natural 20 for another 31.
You can roll well when it.
When it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
baby.
So,
I hope mine flips around because I'm just garbage over here.
well, I will say that those of you that beat a 20, realize that this is no naturally occurring snow. It almost looks like you walked into a wall of it as you go through this pass, and you think to yourself, we've likely just crossed into Irrisen.
Dang, so they don't have like a sign like "Welcome to Irrisen,"
Welcome
like
to
in
Irrisen.
state lines and stuff. They got snow walls.
That's right past the toll road.
Queen Elvana welcomes you.
The frozen state.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Stay frosty. They got a motto.
Stay frosty, y'all.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys make me perception checks?
Yeah.
$22 for Baco.
18.
So I have a natural one on that for a total of 12 for myself, Ursul, and then if I look at my Eidolon, or should they be the same? That is 14.
I have another
Great.
natural 20.
What the heck
What?
is going on?
28.
Put it on the board. Dang.
Wow.
That's great.
Let's get them out early, guys. It's a long stream.
Cyrus, you're the only one that can hear this.
Okay.
You hear a guttural growl, like... And then as it gets closer, the rest of you see it. 15, 20 feet tall at its back. This massive bear lumbers out of the trees. And you see its eyes gleam this icy blue, and it has this magical looking frost floating around its head, and a huge mirror strapped to its
mirror?
back.
What?
And I'm going to take us to the map.
Oh,
I don't want to worry anybody, but I've perceived a strange bear.
Look at that thing.
Oh man.
What?
This is mechanically huge.
Oh.
Got like magic
Oh, God.
rabies.
And because everybody went ahead and gave me a perception check, I already got your initiative.
Oh,
Well, hold on there, Griffin,
God.
because I have improved initiative.
Oh.
So add +2 to that number.
He goes from the top to still at the top.
Ogthorpe wasn't scouting, was she?
She was. I gave you all +1.
Awesome. You love to see it.
And at this moment, I need to grab myself some dice.
did you forget dice?
I did forget that.
Oh no. All right, Chris, vamp for a minute.
Hey, oh gosh, this takes me back to my time as a wizard, right? I was,
Be careful.
I was in a building as most wizards are, and we were learning magics, and someone conjured a bear, and I was like,
I do
wow.
not think that you are a wizard.
That is wild, my friend.
No, I totally am. Look at this, and he manipulates the hand on his necklace, and a twig or something. And this is maybe before the bear, but a twig levitates a couple feet away. Wow, only the master of an arcane magics could do something like that.
Well, I'm glad I really didn't miss anything while I got up.
It was all worth it.
It sounded very much worth it, so I'm glad.
All right.
All right, let me get some initiative for me. Does anybody else have improved initiative before I...
No.
No?
No.
No.
You're going to be so upset, Steve.
Get
I
out of
literally
here.
beat you by 1 with your improved initiative and scouting.
Oh, man.
I hate you.
That's... You should be able to get a critical on initiative, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately for you...
What a pile of trash.
Wait for Secrets of Combat. It'll come out then.
Wait for Secrets of Combat. Yeah, exactly. So what happens is the creature rushes up
Oh.
Oh, no.
to the group.
Big concern.
Right now, I can tell you, I don't care for it.
Ah.
You know, just
All right.
And at
have
the
faith.
front of the group is... Afe?
That is Afe, yeah. Afe would have been scouting up with our goblin friend.
Well, I'm going to use an ability called Rush, where I run at you and make 1 attack.
Okay.
Ooh-wee. That is a dirty 30 to hit.
Ouch.
That hits.
Is that
oh
a crit?
dear.
It is not.
It's not a crit. Okay.
No, I have an AC 21.
Wow.
Wow.
You're still going to take
Very lucky.
a decent amount of damage here.
It was nice knowing you, Afe.
No.
21 points of damage. As the bear crushes down on you with its jaws, and then it's going to swing with its reach 1 claw out at Baco.
Oh no.
.21 to hit.
That does not hit. 22. I see.
Okay, so we have a hit and a miss.
Clangs off my armor.
Clangs off the armor, and it is now Cyrus's turn.
Fantastic. All right, first thing Cyrus wants to do, let's see. This creature is rather large and kind of on top of us. I'm assuming I'm still within his reach. Right. He seems rather hostile. Feel like we might just need to attack him. But I also have a lot of knowledges, so I could be rolling some knowledges. I'm going to take a step backwards to get out. Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to roll my knowledge first.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it makes me question
He may not have attack of opportunity.
The mirror.
the magic around his
Yeah.
head, too.
Yeah.
Which, do you have a bigger picture?
I sure do. Let's see here.
Does anybody have any magical bear mace? Like,
I did not take that ability.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Ooh,
I mean,
it's
that
not
looks
it's not even
cute.
like frost or snowflakes. They're like little pictures.
Yeah.
like little flowers and junk.
Yeah.
He's so cute. Y'all check his paw. He might just have a thorn.
All right. So
Classic.
I am going to do that with a knowledge. Griffin, what type of knowledge should I be rolling?
So here's the thing. A nature will get you information about the bear itself. However, you can use a arcana, nature, or occultism to figure out what's going on with this bear.
It will be Arcana.
Okay.
With an 18 on the die.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 31.
You know that this mirror is exerting control over the bear, and neutralizing the mirror would revert the bear to its natural animal instincts. However, given the mirror's location, that seems pretty difficult. It's up on its back. You think you would be able to climb the bear. However, the bear is very large, so it would count as 20 feet of movement climbing the bear. And have a pretty difficult climb check. Once there, you think you could just deal damage to the mirror, or you could use disable device, so thievery to disable a device, to disable the mirror.
Could I potentially target the mirror separate of the bear?
You could do that if you could get the high ground on it, and you'll
Got
notice that there are rocks and cliffs all around you. They are 20 feet up. And scaling those cliffs, or you can see on the map there are some, I would call them like stair shapes. You could, if you take the movement to run over to the stairs, you don't need a climb check to get up. You can use these kind of carved stairs in the sides of the cliff. Otherwise, you would have to use a climb check to get right up onto those rocks. But you think if you had a high vantage point, you could target it with range.
I see. Oh, this doesn't make my turn any easier. All right. I am going to try and get up on top of these rocks, I guess. Which direction is it? Are all of these outcroppings and things around me cliffs, or is it just the right?
It's just to the right on the screen. The other stuff is trees.
Gotcha.
The green stuff is trees. The gray is rocks.
All right, Cyrus is going to move through Riev's square. Excuse me, madam. I need to get up higher to target the mirror. And then he's going to move over. So if I recalled knowledge, then I moved.
Yep.
And you said, what do I need to climb?
You would need to make a climb check to climb up these rocks.
Which is what, like athletics or acrobatics?
Yes,
I can't remember which
it would
one.
be athletics.
Honestly,
Dang.
they're both at a +2, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, roll high.
I got a 5 total.
Okay, so you don't successfully climb. In fact, that is a crit fail, so I think you're prone now.
Oh no.
However, you didn't really get very far up, so I'm not going to say you took damage.
All right, well, now I'm prone. Somebody else should climb the rocks.
Okay, next in the order is Baco.
Okay, so I've been thinking about this. I have the cantrip telekinetic projectile, and so within 30 feet it says you can take a loose unattempted object and hurl it at the target.
Yep.
If a stone is on those rocks and it's higher than the bear, could I take that and hurl it down at it?
Your issue is not with being able to fire something from above. It's actually being able to target the mirror. So you can't target the mirror unless you're like the think of the bear's body as blocking the mirror
From me seeing it.
yeah, exactly. So
Okay,
you couldn't see the mirror to target it really.
Okay. Well, then with that knowledge, I will also do the same thing that Cyrus did, is I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to attempt to climb the rocks to get up to a good vantage point.
Okay.
Just athletics check?
Yes, athletics.
Okay. 23.
23 is enough to get you up the rocks. You scramble up the icy side.
Okay. Is that good for positioning for where I got?
Yes, that is good for
Okay.
positioning.
So one action to move, one action to climb. I can't cast a spell or anything right now. I think I may have to just wait till next turn to do anything. But I will try to intimidate the bear.
Okay, how's your distance from the bear right now?
I am. Looks like 25, 30 feet roughly.
Yep, that's the
Okay.
range on that. Do you have intimidating glare?
Ooh wee, that's a good question.
If you don't, you have to speak bear.
Do you speak bear?
I don't speak bear. Okay, so maybe that is not an option then.
You could. It just gets
It's
It's
just
harder?
minor.
Okay.
Your check takes a -4 penalty.
Is a, hey, yo, go ahead and overthrow your masters or something, or else you're gonna get hurt.
12 on the die, that goes to a 20. Against its will DC.
Yeah, that doesn't make it.
Didn't think it would.
It just barely doesn't crit fail. With the -4. Unfortunate. But hey, that's your turn. Riev.
Riev sees everybody doing that up the hill kind of thing, and she's gonna follow suit. And yeah, so movement to get over Chandra, and then athletics to try and climb.
Yes.
What I'm understanding. Come on back, please. Just don't be terrible. Ooh, 17 on the die. Okay. 20. I can do this. Who said I can't? 5. Yay.
25. Yeah, that gets you right up the side. Go ahead and put yourself on the rocks.
Like yonder.
That'll work.
All right. Poop.
So you moved, you climbed, and you have one more action.
Yeah, buddy. Fart. I can't. I don't have the. It's not close enough for me to actually hit with.
You could have moved like to the diagonally
To the
south
south?
square. Yeah. Or even
Okay.
one ahead of that is still rocks. If you wanted to be in
Yes,
range.
I would very much like to do that. Please and thank you. Thank gosh for nice people. And then she's going to quick draw one of her cards and is going to use it as essentially a thrown weapon.
Okay, are you targeting the bear or the
interesting.
mirror?
The mirror. Can I see
Okay.
the mirror
You
from
can
this
see
point?
the mirror from where you are.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, she takes. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure because this is a stance. So
Ooh, if it's a
Okay.
stance, you usually have to spend an action to enter the stance.
okay,
So you may have to spend the action to enter the stance, but with the knowledge that now you're in the stance, so your next turn you can toss stuff out.
that is what I do. She is prepared to do things. Hopefully, the end of my turn.
All right, some good setup here. Ursul.
Ursul is going to start singing a song. And so I need to do a perform check. And I'm trying to sing a song just ever so catchy that this bear can't help but dance along.
Okay.
So it will
that.
go against your will DC.
Is this a spell?
No,
What is it?
it is the catchy tune feat for sprites.
Okay.
I just create a tune so catchy that they can't help but dance.
What tags does this have?
It has auditory, concentrate, emotion, mental, and sprite.
Okay, I'm surprised it doesn't have incapacitate.
It does not.
And it doesn't have language either. So.
It does not.
Okay, give it a shot.
Because sprites are just naturally a little musical. So, let's see. I've got a pretty good perform. And I got a nat 20.
This is wild.
So, it's not like a fantastic thing, but that would mean that I critically succeed, correct?
It would turn a success into a crit success. What does it go to?
31.
31 is a success, so it would be a critical success.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a 10-foot status penalty to speed and flat-footed.
Flat-footed, okay.
Cyrus says, "Wow, that slaps."
From the ground.
Yes, from the ground. So that is what Ursul will do, and then to add to this, because we're just trying to really open it up for you guys, I have Afe will do an intimidating glare.
Okay, at the bear.
Yeah. And I have, this is one thing I'm not sure, and will need help on, but I have a intimidating prowess, and it says I get a +1 if I physically, sorry, hang on. Oh no. My sheet's acting up. Alright. I get a +1 if I...
Look it up.
Yeah, I'm trying.
So just roll your intimidate with a +1.
Okay. It's a 15 on the die, which is really good, plus 13. So that is a 28.
Okay, the creature is frightened 1.
Oh, 29 because of the
Nice.
Frightened 1.
Awesome. So frightened, flat-footed, and speed penalty.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it makes a lot of sense for my Eidolon to attack at this point, since it sounds like we're just kind of hanging out and not trying to attack. And I think that's where I might just end it there.
If you have an action, you can command Ogthup to do something.
Oh, what do we want Ogthup to do? I don't know. Does she have? She
Draw
probably
its
doesn't have-
attention.
She should climb the bear.
Sacrifice the scout.
Climb the bear, disrupt the mirror.
Try to grab or trip or
Yes.
something? Or
Yes.
I don't think she could grab or
I
trip
think
there.
she can just
Oh, yeah,
do
it's too
some
large.
basic actions. I think,
Do a little
yeah.
dance.
Get the hell out of here.
she got hurt, right? Can it medicine itself? Can it heal itself?
The Eidolon? Yeah. I could battle medicine it. I guess. That's a one action. Yeah, I'll heal, because that also heals myself, so I'll battle medicine the Eidolon, and then later the Eidolon could battle medicine me. But for right now, I'll battle medicine. So I need to hit a DC 20 medicine check. And I do, because I got a 23.
Okay.
Nice.
Go ahead and heal yourself. It
Fantastic.
is now
Should be 2d8.
the bear's turn.
At the end of the round, Baco calls down from the cliffs,
Macaulay Cauldron, play dead.
and the cauldron just sits there with simmering stew in it.
Yeah, with Ursul sitting on the side still.
If the cauldron is hot, does it just start sinking into the snow?
I think it would.
So the first thing that's going to happen is the bear's head snaps, to those of you that have gotten the high ground on it.
Oh.
And it gets like a sunbeam from the passing clouds
No.
and angles that beam right into Riev.
Oh
I mean, that
I don't
sucks for you,
care
Emily,
for
but
it.
that is pretty cool.
Yeah. Like, I'm mad at how neat it is. Like,
Imagine getting beamed by a bear.
That's Pathfinder.
I'll tell you,
That's a
I can
Pathfinder.
barely stand the suspense. So,
no. Oh man.
I'm sorry.
Let's see what I can do
Guys,
here.
I'm bad at puns. We're not doing this, are we?
That's all we do.
Oh no. No, it's fine. Emily can make up for any puns that I miss.
Oh. Not if she dies.
It's
Me,
first combat.
myself, not my character.
Oh, okay.
I'ma die.
That
Who
is
kno-
a 22 to hit you with
Yeah.
the beam.
That hits.
Looks like
man.
you're going to be in
Crit.
pretty grisly
What
situations.
Oh man, so this beam just shoots out. Oh, you're in the danger zone here.
I didn't expect this.
No one expects to get beamed by a bear in the middle
Nobody
of winter.
does.
I didn't know what a mirror would do, but I didn't expect this.
Oof, oof.
25 points of fire damage.
Oh no! Fire?
Yeah. The sunbeam just hits you in the chest and you feel it scorch your armor. Another beam is coming out at our goblinoid friend.
Is it
Show
possible?
of hands, who thought there would be fire in the snow campaign?
I was not
No,
prepared
did
for
not.
that.
See, I knew that there was going to be some kind of BS like this.
Is it possible to learn such power of the sun?
Ooh, 27, buddy.
Actually, can I
That
make
hits.
This is literally just a sunbeam. It's not like magic.
It is literally just a sunbeam.
Ah.
Oh, actually, it is magical. It's considered magical. Why?
Oh, I have recognized a spell, so just see if I knew what it was.
It's not a spell.
That's fine.
You recognize the sun.
I recognize. I look up at the sun. My eyes burn a
20
little.
points of damage for Bako.
Bago just takes that. You can see like this charring of his leather like in the center of his body.
And then the bear will spend its final action clawing at our Psychopomp Eidolon friend.
No.
This bear's real grumpy.
Ooh,
Needs to
now
hibernate.
16. That's going to be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right. $15 points of damage.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, about to put your ass in a hibernation.
That's Bear's turn.
Yeah.
It is Cyrus's turn. He is prone on the ground.
Yeah, I hope you guys are ready for an action-packed turn. Cyrus is going to 1 action, stand up. 2 action, try to climb.
Oh, because you're still on the ground.
Oh, yeah. Fall. With a 5 on the die.
Oh no!
No.
Guess what? 3rd action.
Get up.
Stand up.
Solid. Very wasteful. Bako.
That's an efficient turn.
Bako is still reeling from the fire. He calls out,
I'm staring at the bear in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, please.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
for the love of God.
Take the opposite of a hero point.
I do have a hero
Is that a
point.
bird? Is that a bird point?
That is a good point to clarify. You do all have hero points.
That's good because I might need it. So, my first 2 actions are going to be to cast telekinetic projectile,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to like this pointed shard of stone rises up near me, and I'm going to try to fling it at the mirror on the bear. So this uses my spell attack roll, which is not as good as my main attack, but it's a good ranged option. Pretty good roll. 50 on the die. That is a 25 to hit.
25 hits the mirror.
Okay. So I am going to make this piercing damage. I think that's a good idea to do. Natural 6 on the d6, plus my spellcasting modifier. That is going to be 9 points of piercing damage at the mirror.
Are you heightening this?
Ooh, yes.
You should be heightening
Thank
it.
you,
I was gonna
thank
say,
you.
That sounds like a level 1.
Yeah, it is. Level
spell
3. I
you
got
just
I got
cast.
2 more d6s on this.
Yeah, see, never forget those heightens. That's
Ooh, 19 points of piercing damage total.
nice.
Great rolls.
Nice.
Very solid. The mirror starts to crack, but is still intact.
No.
Okay. He's going to call it to everyone else.
I think it needs a little more damage. I damaged it with the arcane power that I wield.
And as his last action, he's going to enter his Arcane Cascade, which is a stance that the Magus gets. So after casting a spell, he's a Tome Magus, so he's got his shield. He gets a little extra hardness on his shield and extra damage on his strikes too.
Great.
Oh.
Well, that makes it Riev's turn.
Okay, so all right, hold on. Did I mishear? Did somebody say that the bear was flat-footed?
Yeah.
Bear is flat-footed. However,
That's
the mirror
pretty-
is not flat-footed.
Curses.
Gosh darn it.
Fair enough.
I wanted to say something
A
different.
tricky distinction.
I would like to intimidate the mirror.
I would like to intimidate the bear. No, she's going to start slinging cards, man.
All right.
Yeah, so let's do that. Quick draw brings the card up and it glows just a little bit. I quit.
You have hero
I
points.
quit.
You do.
I would like to spend a hero point on that natural 1.
Okay.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Oh, sweet baby bear. Do better. Okay, natural 19. That is better.
Oh.
What does that
Okay.
go to?
That's I can do this. Bet money. Bet. For 19 plus 14. It's that many.
33.
23.
That is a
Wait,
critical hit
14?
on the mirror.
Yes.
I don't even know what to do with my life right now. Okay.
We're gonna roll the
I hit
damage
it.
once. And then you're going to multiply whatever the result is by 2.
Okay.
On top
so
of
I got
multiplying your bonus by 2.
Got it. I rolled a 3. Okay.
Great
Okay.
start.
We're on a D4. That's not terrible, I suppose.
Right.
Yeah.
And your damage modifier.
Remember
It's gonna
that you put the rune on your cards, correct?
Yes.
So
Oh,
you
yeah.
should
Yes.
have a striking rune, which would double your dice to begin with.
Get another D4 on there.
Yeah, so it should be
Oh.
2d4.
Should be.
Crap. All right. Sweet. 4.
Okay, so that's
It's okay.
that's 7 there. What's your bonus?
1.
So 8. So 16 total damage.
Ooh.
With
What's-
a single card? I'm
With
not
a
mad
single
at
card,
all.
yeah.
That's not bad.
What's in the cards for the mirror?
Are these like a steel-edged cards?
Yeah, no kidding.
No, they're just regular playing cards. But you see like this light blue kind of magic sort of suffuse the card as it glows.
Okay.
All right, Gambit.
It's exactly, she's built to be Gambit. So there you go.
Yep.
You seen it.
Got it.
You figured it out.
Got it.
Oh my god, I don't even know. I don't. Okay, all right. So that's one action.
Yep.
I would like to try again. I don't know why I said that.
Toss another
weirdly.
card.
Yeah. So that card actually comes back.
Ooh.
She has returning.
Returning cards, of course.
Yes. Yeah, because that's. Yep.
Is it bad
Another
again?
nat 1.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna throw that dice away. Yeah, that's a natural one.
Well, you have one more action. What would you like to do?
Again?
Again.
Why not? Why the hell not? Sure, why not? Maybe I'll get a nat 20 and everything will be beautiful. No, that's a 3. All right.
All right.
I did what I could, which wasn't great, but the end.
Sounds good. Ursul, does the dancing wear off, or how long does that?
It is 1 round, unless I started again.
Was there a different effect for critting?
No, it's 1 round. There were more effects because I crit.
Okay, I got you.
So I'm gonna try it again, and because I want to keep you dancing. I like the dancing bear.
Yeah, that
It's a good trope.
It is great imagery.
It's pretty
If the
good.
bear wasn't also firing a mirror into all of your friends.
Yeah.
I understand, but it's something I can do to help because I can't. Getting up on the rock and doing something isn't gonna be actually that very helpful right now.
You could climb the bear.
I'm not gonna.
You could use your psychopomp to climb the bear.
I might use that.
Tell the goblin girl to climb the bear.
I
What the
guys,
goblin
I
doing?
don't want her to kill herself here. All right, so I continue this very catchy tune with a 19 on the die. So, that is a 19 plus 11 for what?
30.
30.
Okay, that is a regular success.
So on a regular success, it's a little bit different. And you have on a regular success, it's a 5-foot status penalty, and you're not flat-footed, which sucks.
Okay, so he just goes 5 feet slower.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun. And now I guess I will have my psychopomp climb because that's all I can do. Is Ape gonna take like a attack of opportunity or no to do that?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, you
so
don't think so. You haven't made a knowledge check for it.
okay. So an acrobatics question mark?
No, it is athletics.
Athletics. So not.
I
great
did
at that.
move out of its threatened space without incurring. At least I think maybe it's unless it has shorter reach than 15.
I did as
Which
well,
I
too.
assumed it had, but I don't know. That was a guess.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna try athletics. I'm not very good at it. I'm actually a very much more acrobatic.
Okay, roll very high.
It's cocked. It's a 18 total.
Okay, that does not succeed, but
I rolled a
it
14.
doesn't critically fail, so you're not prone.
Okay. So I'm just standing there.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess in that case I'll do another intimidating glare. From my Eidolon.
You cannot.
No.
No. because you already did it. It is
Yeah,
immune
they're
to
immune.
intimidating glares from you
Oh,
for a time period longer than this combat.
Scare bear once, can't
that's
scare bear
fine.
again.
Didn't realize
Can't
that.
Won't get scared again.
That's okay. Then instead I will. Instead, I guess I will go back to Ursul and have Ursul cast Shield. Can that be cast on my Eidolon? I think so. So I will cast Shield on my Eidolon.
Okay.
Because again, I want to continue. I know that bear can do some range stuff apparently, but I was hoping to kind of distract it so that you guys could keep hitting the mirror.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, the bear is going to use all of its actions, even with its penalty, to trample everyone on the ground.
No,
So it just kind of
the cauldron.
Macaulay, no!
hits everybody and steps to the side. Everybody needs to make me a reflex save.
Okay.
Four on the board. Natural 20. That is a 31.
Okay, you are not prone.
So my Eidolon Eighth got a 16. Very poor roll here.
Prone.
Yep. Okay. And then Ursul got a 27.
You are not prone.
Yes.
I don't think
I'm too tiny to get trampled over. I just flitter between the legs.
your goblin friend is prone, as is the cauldron, I suppose.
No, not the stew!
He probably doesn't set up the snare. I'm guessing you're just knocking it over.
No, yeah.
I bought a
Certainly
snare and put it in there.
Well,
The greatest loss of this whole.
all my gold for one purpose: to
We-
put snares in soup.
We must head back to the land of the Norm Kings and restart the stew. We must turn around.
Munch wasted.
We've all lost a lot in this combat. Cyrus, you are up.
Sure.
Well, you're not. I guess you are up.
Yeah.
You're on your 2 feet. You succeeded that.
Yeah, because I succeeded and stood twice on my last turn.
Yeah.
Yup.
You succeed sometimes.
Okay, here we go. Time to climb. This is such a freaking waste.
Climb time live.
But the thing is, I don't want to attack the bear, which is, I could do a really good job of attacking the bear. But if I do, and then we break the mirror, I'm worried that it'll be mad at me, which I
Yeah.
don't want
Right.
that.
Agreed.
So,
I also just feel bad because clearly the bear has been tricked or something.
Yeah.
okay.
He's been bear-boozled, you know?
I have more than
That's
doubled my last attempt. This is a 12.
Well, you're still a bit short. You don't fall prone this time.
All right, cool. Second action. Climb.
You're a wizard, right?
Yeah, that's a 3 on the die. I'm prone again.
You're
No.
an earth elementalist, and you're getting foiled by rocks.
Supposed to be good at rocks.
Listen,
Can you
The
just step?
the rocks want me.
Why don't
to
you
be-
run around to the stairs? I gave you an option
Oh,
that
there are
isn't
stairs?
climbing.
I didn't hear anything about stairs.
Yeah, I
I
didn't know
told
that.
you directly. There are stair-shaped things.
Yeah.
You can see them just to the right.
Oh, I would have done
of
that 3
Rian.
turns ago if I heard that.
You know, it
Yeah, I
does
didn't
pay
hear
to
either.
listen. It pays to listen.
I
to
think
these.
we all had tunnel vision.
Yeah.
Focusing on that.
Great. So my first 2 actions, I try and climb. My third action, I stand back up and then be like, "Oh, I'm so dumb. I should just go to the stairs." All right.
You tried the climb
See you.
shortcut for 3 turns. It didn't pay off.
Vaca stands over you.
Witness the power of the hill, the magic's within.
It might be the hill you die on.
I have spells to bring people down to the earth. I didn't realize that applied to me as well.
He's just over here trying to
Crushing
Skyrim his way.
ground, earth
Mountain.
bind. Come on. All right.
Bucko.
Baco stands on the hill at the bear, presumably still able to see the mirror. And I think the telekinetic projectile is still the best bet for him. So he is going to take another jagged rock and let loose with that. That's a 7 on the die. I think I might want to spend a hero point to reroll that because I don't think a 17 is going to hit. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend it. I'm going to reroll. I'm going to reroll. 7 on the die. I don't think that 17 is going to do it, so I might use a hero point to reroll.
Sorry, you're out.
Damn it. Okay. So that is 2 actions. The shard goes sailing past the mirror. And there's nothing I could do to, I guess if he's going around, there's nothing I can do to like aid him. I'm just walking.
You could jump onto the bear's back from where you are.
Oh, clever, tricky trick there. Not going to
then you
fall
could-
for that.
So then you could attack it with your melee attacks, which are better for you than your spell attacks.
Well, I do. What's my skill feat? Do I have a skill?
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually have to do this retroactively real quick, and I don't think it's going to really impact anybody. But I need athletics checks from everybody that had to make a reflex save.
What?
Oh.
Okay, I'm not good at that.
It's an 11 total.
Okay.
Ursul has an 8 total, and my Eidolon has a 16 total.
Okay. Nothing happens differently.
Okay.
You know what, YOLO, I will jump on the bear.
Okay.
Yeah!
Make an athletics to long jump. You're trying to jump, what, 10 feet?
10 feet.
Ogthup is going to be so impressed if you pull this off.
2 on the die, that's a 15.
Do you know the check for that?
I think that's it. I mean, that's
Long jump. It's equal to the total distance in feet you're trying to move during your leap.
Okay, so you get on its back.
I get on its back.
Wait, isn't long jump is 2 actions?
It is 2 actions. Thank
can't do
you.
this.
Yeah, I cannot do that. Wait,
You already used 2 actions.
unless I
That's
took
spell,
the
right?
quick
Yeah, if you
jump
took quick jump,
feat,
baby.
but
Oh.
I was looking earlier and I didn't see that on there. I took another skill training for some dumb reason. Okay, I am not able to do that.
Same.
I can't intimidate the bear again. I'll just end my turn there.
Okay. You want to command your goblin friend? You do that with your last action.
Oh, I didn't know that that's what that took. Okay.
Tell her to climb, baby.
Yeah, I say,
Quick, get on the bear. It's our only hope of surviving this encounter.
Okay.
and I will have her.
She can go. So you have her character sheet.
Yes,
She kind
I
of just
do.
goes whenever you command her.
Okay, good to know. She doesn't have athletics.
Okay.
Perfect scenario.
this is fine. This is fine.
So
None of us do.
Try and roll a nat 20, bud.
she got a +3 to strength. 18 on the die. That's a 21.
She gets up on its back.
Oh, yes.
Wonderful.
And then I guess she can attack the mirror.
Yeah, I suppose she could.
She could.
She's
on,
gonna
girl, come on.
swing down with
You
her
can do
dog
it.
slicer at it. So let's
Yeah.
try this. 18 to hit.
18 does not hit the mirror.
Okay.
Darn.
She can attack one more time. It's an agile weapon.
She can only
too.
take 2 actions for
Oh,
you
a
spending an
companion.
action to
Darn.
utilize her.
This
Yeah.
feels weird because usually companions are like beasts and other creatures. This is an
She's
intelligent
considered
person.
a minion.
Okay, well,
Yes.
dubious classification, but that's her turn.
Riev.
Okay. Bear is now out of range, so Riev has to move if she wants to do anything. So can I move north to be above
Yep.
Baco? Okay. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't any random circumstances. And since the goblin friend is already up there, yeah, we're just going to keep throwing and hope for the best.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that was my excited sounds. That's a 16 on the die plus 14.
Yay!
30?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
30 hits.
Okay.
Does not crit.
Okay. Okay.
take
This is
those.
the world's strongest mirror.
So 1
Yeah.
plus 1, so 2 hole piercing damage.
It's at this point that I will say, since you've struck a glancing blow on the mirror, you know that the mirror has some kind of hardness. And so you maybe throwing your cards at it isn't really damaging it much. It
Cool,
did
good
with
to
the
know.
critical, but not a lot with that last throw, or at all with that last throw.
All right.
Did
Okay,
you
so
add your
then-
extra D4?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Maybe
Hi,
that'll push it over.
That's all I need. No, because it's only I rolled another one.
Yeah, sadly it does not.
So
Oh.
I have 1 action left. Is that correct? By
You
my-
moved, you threw, and yes, you have one more action.
Knowing that I can't really do what I need to with cards. Quick. Nope. Okay. I'm going to jump on the bear.
Do you have quick jump?
Yeah. It takes 2 actions
No.
to long jump.
So it is 2 actions to
Oh,
long jump
poop.
with a.
I was so close.
figured-
to
However,
taking
you
that.
could
I'm only
quick draw
10
a
feet.
dagger if you want to.
Yeah.
wanna
I
just
was going to
have
quick.
that.
Yeah, quick draw a rapier. And
Okay.
that's done.
That's your turn. Ursul.
All right. Well, Ursul, unfortunately, she doesn't have much that she can do for this bear if she wants to attack the mirror. Whether she goes up or not. So instead, I'm going to boost my Eidolon to give it more. But then, so that's 1 action. Oh no. Oh no, that doesn't make any sense this round. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have my Eidolon stand up and then stride and try and get on the bear.
Okay.
Nice.
1 action stand up, 1 action stride, 1 action climb.
Yep. I don't think I make it because I don't have athletics and I rolled not great. 13.
Nope.
All right. Well,
You don't
that's
crit fail though.
that's it.
You're not one of those sprites that can fly, are you?
I have little baby wings,
Okay.
so I can kind of flutter, and that's about it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I know. So
Okay.
that was 3 actions.
It's the bear's turn. It's first going to kind of arc back and fire its mirror laser at Ogthup, who is on its back.
It's like, how is it firing anything with that thing blocking the mirror?
That's a critical hit,
Oh gosh.
Oh
which
dear.
may kill Ogthup.
Oh gosh.
Soon I will be the prime goblin.
I thought this was your girlfriend.
Chaos is a ladder.
Or a bear, depending on what you
A
climb.
bear.
54 points of damage.
This kills the goblin.
Oh no.
Yeah, so Ogthup is unconscious and falls off the bear's back.
Yep.
Okay.
Is now dying 3 for having fallen off the bear's back.
Oh.
And you will be in a country you're not supposed to be in without a guide if you allow this goblin to die. The bear will then
Just wait. I can handle this.
bite at Cyrus.
I can't imagine what threat I have posed this encounter.
Sorry, but that's a 20 on the die.
Yeah,
That's a
thanks.
critical hit.
This seems reasonable.
We're gonna bury you right under the hill you love so much.
He learned
dear.
about the earth, and now he's interred in the earth.
The earth giveth and the earth taketh away.
42 points of damage.
All right, that's a fair amount.
And then it's going to use its claw on Ursul.
No.
That is a 20 to hit.
And that does hit. Because it's Ursul and not Afe.
$13 points of damage.
Okay.
This is looking dire.
Cyrus.
Well, we'll be fine once I get up on these rocks. So, I'm on snow right now, right? Meaning I have a effective
5 foot
+5.
bonus, yes.
All right, 5, 10. I'm moving down on this map. Can you tell me when I'm at the base of the stairs? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Now you have to go to the right. See.
Yep. So then that was one move terminating there.
Yep.
5, 10, 15.
Nope, those are not stairs. So the stairs are continuing to the right.
Oh.
See how
I'm not
they're
even
like
zoomed that far
stairs?
over on my
Yeah.
map.
Oh, that makes sense.
That does
Yeah,
explain why you didn't know there were stairs.
I thought they were pretty readily apparent on the sheet.
Nope. All right. There we go.
I mean, there were
5,
also
10.
stairs to the north.
Yes, there are stairs to the north
So-
as well.
Well, those would have been much closer had they been on my, my sheet. Could I have gone to the north?
You want to take that retroactively
Yeah.
and hop
Yeah,
on those
yeah.
stairs?
No.
This is fair.
All right. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Now do I have a vantage point on this creature?
You do.
Great.
Yes.
There's nothing I can do with one action.
No.
I thought that might be the case.
Oh, Jesus.
But you're up
Oh
there.
boy.
You were
Yeah.
there.
Just wait till next round, buddy.
Well done, Baco. It's your turn.
Baco looks down at the charred body, the goblin body down below him that just got lit up by that laser and yells out,
Quick, get her to the soup. It's her only option left.
That'll help with the burns. Hot soup.
and then he is going to take 2 actions now to long jump now that he is able to do so. 10 feet. I've got a 13 to athletics, so unless I roll a natural 1, right, I auto make it.
Yes.
What would you say?
19 total.
Okay.
I am on the creature, and I am going to spend an action to strike at it, the mirror, with my +1 striking battle axe.
Okay.
30 to hit with
There
a
you
16 on the
go.
die.
30 does hit that mirror.
All right, here comes some real damage now. 13 points of damage.
All right.
Slashing, if it matters.
It does not. And the mirror is really cracking now.
Yeah.
Riev.
Dude, I'm riding bareback.
Oh, there it is. Damn. Before me.
Oh man, you're unbearable.
Oh, gosh. Riev's
coming.
gonna follow suit. Gonna follow her new goblin friend.
Sure. So
Long
2
jump.
actions to jump.
Yep.
All right, give me that athletics check.
Okay, that is a 17.
You're good. You get on
Okay.
the back.
Neato. So yeah, right there by goblin friend. And is going to attack with the +1 rapier. She pulled that last time.
Baco looks at you and like nods, like, yeah. Back brothers.
We can all fit back here.
No. That's gonna be a 23.
23 hits.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
I forgot the mirror, not the bear. Okay.
You haven't even attacked the bear. You don't know what the bear's
I
AC
know.
is.
I just see the bear and he scares me. I'm scared of the bear. Okay, 4 is 6 piercing damage.
6 piercing damage. Okay.
It's maybe 1 point.
And that's it.
Do we even
Okay.
see anything from that?
You don't see anything.
I don't think so.
Ursul.
Loving
Yeah.
it.
All right. Well, Ursul knows her place at this point as far as what she needs to do. She is going to do a doctor's visitation and stride over into this square over here.
Yep, so down to the south.
This one. And I will battle medicine our friend Ugthop. I think that's her name.
Close enough.
Okay, and I got over a DC 20 because I got an 18 plus 12.
Okay.
So I will be
sounds
healing.
like a critical.
Yeah. I don't know how the critical works on medicine yet.
You double the dice.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
Do I double the result of the dice roll, or do I?
You double the dice. That's it for medicine. You don't
That's
double
fine.
the result. So if you have stuff like godless healing, that doesn't get doubled.
I do not have that. Right, so that's 8, 10, 19 plus 10. 29 points of healing.
Great.
Nice.
Ogthup is up.
Ogthup is up. How does Ogthup look still? Probably still down some.
How much health does Ogthup have? Do you have her up, Chris?
She only had 52
Okay, so
total.
she's at
So
29 health of 52.
Okay.
Okay, so I can also, because I battle medicine for 2, I can have my Edelon do a battle medicine as well. Just do a double heal.
Okay.
Since one hit is dangerous. Alright, well, I only just make the DC. I literally got a 20.
Okay.
So, let's see what that does. It's another 17 points of healing. 17 plus 29 total. And that is what her health is at for now.
She's only down 4.
Because,
Well done.
yeah, her soul would communicate. It is not time to take her soul.
However, your friends might not be as lucky as the goblin. Let's see what's going to happen here. We're going to go ahead and do another rolling trample here. So I'm going to need reflex saves from everybody as the bear moves through to the bottom of the group.
Even those riding bareback?
Those riding bareback have to make the reflex save as well.
Oh no.
Because there's
Okay.
potential you fall off.
Oh no, so I need to do this.
22 for Baco.
You are prone.
On the bear. Or off the bear.
We'll see. You have another roll.
Oh.
Ursula is certainly prone.
Okay.
And my Edelon is certainly not.
Yeah? What's that go to? Did you get a crit?
I got a 19 plus 9, 28.
Okay. You are not prone.
Yeah, I've got a 15.
Okay. You are certainly prone. And
On the bear?
your goblin friend was already prone from being unconscious. So those of you that were on the bear need to also make an athletics check.
Oh, please. Okay, 25. Athletics.
Ooh,
25, you stay grabbed on.
Oh,
yes.
prone. Okay, I can do that. I can deal with that.
That's fantastic. I was worried.
23.
Beats. Woo! You're still on the bear. So go ahead and move your character onto the bear, Emily.
Okay.
And now it's Cyrus's turn.
Okay, Cyrus says, I call upon you, the rocks and the stones, to help shatter this mirror. And he's going to cast a focus spell called Crushing Ground. Now this targets one creature. Can I specify just the mirror? Because if I
can,
can't,
yes.
if I can, yes, then the mirror needs to make a reflex save.
Does it have to be a creature? Can it be an object?
It says targets one creature.
Okay.
Do mirrors have reflex saves?
No, they certainly don't.
I wouldn't think so.
Auto fail. Not kidding.
I'm going to go ahead and use the bear's reflex.
I think that's fair if it's controlling
It
it.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to still let you attack it with the mirror, or attack the mirror with it, but
Sure.
ooh, that is only a 19.
19 is a failure, so you're going to be taking full damage. The mirror will be flat-footed, and it will take a -10 penalty, circumstance penalty to speed.
Yes.
As the cliffs themselves that Cyrus once tried to climb so shittily reach out and try to crush this mirror as I do 6d6 of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Full.
Hey.
There we go. 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Do we please break the mirror?
With 23
Please.
points of bludgeoning damage, the mirror shatters.
Yes.
The glow of this bear, the magical glow of the bear's eyes and that magical frost buzzing around its head dissipates. It kind of grumbles, not having been damaged by you guys, shakes off those that are on its back and trots into the woods.
Just meanders away.
Go
Yes.
forth, my friend. You are free.
Gosh, that was so much.
Baco immediately runs over to the brown tinged snow where the soup was spilled and just like holds it, the snow in his hands.
War never changes.
Tries to scoop as much back in the cauldron and then turns to Cyrus and says,
You know, I will admit your powers and your mastery over the elements certainly are spectacular. That was amazing.
Thank you, my friend. If only I had your prowess in positioning. It seems we both have something to bring to the table. Now I will come down from this cliff and meet you at the bottom for some healing.
For
stumbles
some
down.
healing. For some quick heals.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Who would like some treat wounds?
I need a substantial portion of it, and while we're waiting, I'm going to refocus to get
Yeah.
that focus point back.
So what's good is my Eidolon and I can both heal at the same time. So saddle up and I can heal you guys.
Let me know how much time it takes for you to heal them first before you get to me.
Okay, well, healing. Who's the first person up?
I'm 25 down, so whoever.
Hey guys, I'm gonna say
whatever.
we can hand wave the
Okay.
healing because we're gonna be spending another night.
Oh,
So-
sure.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I would
Sounds
just
good.
heal.
So you certainly can heal everybody with your
It's kind of
with
my
your
job.
magical talents, but and you do, and you traverse a little bit. Maybe you get people up in and able to walk, and then when you finally settle down for the night, you finish up healing everybody.
Okay.
At this point, you are kind of at the top of this mountain pass. You are at the highest elevation. And the following day, you descend. And by nightfall, you are certainly in Irrisen proper. And you see the coniferous trees all around. You hear nightingales kind of lilting on the wind. Ogthorpe returns to the party after having scouted ahead with a couple of rabbits she has caught for a meal this evening. One moment, the forest is silent under its shroud of white. The next moment, humanoid figures rise and brush snow off their clothes. Two ruddy-faced individuals in heavy coats and fur-lined boots stand, breath steaming. Each one carries a full quiver and a strung bow, but more curiously, also what looks like a piece of piping with a spear point socketed above it and a wooden handle at the other end. A man steps forward and addresses the travelers. He wears a strange cloth uniform with a red lapel and a tall sheepskin hat. Good morning, comrades. I see you are enjoying a bit of an unauthorized picnic, yes? The mustachioed man smiles, but the expression doesn't quite reach his sharp eyes. A lovely stroll in the woods looking for mushrooms, perhaps. He makes a small gesture, and one of the other men levels his curious weapon at Ogthorpe. The speaker continues, his words oddly accented in a manner that doesn't match any of the languages in the Inner Sea region. You most certainly are not another group of the witches' enforcers, the man says, his voice dripping with sarcasm. So, no murder is planned, no killing of livestock, no arson, nothing of that sort. Just mushroom picking, right, comrades? Make a perception
We do
check.
love mushrooms.
Make a perception check.
All right.
Oh,
17.
that dice.
17 on the die for a 28.
I got an 18 on the die, but it's a 26.
No, 16. No.
Ursul and Cyrus notice that aside from these two, in the trees, there are other humanoid shapes. And you can just make out the glint of whatever the blade is on the end of these tube-shaped devices poking out at you from the woods. It seems there are more of these people here.
That's the strangest looking harpoon I ever saw.
Yeah, Ursula, if she notices that, she would just speak up. Yes, mushrooms make a wonderful addition to this stew. And she'd point to the cauldron of bubbling stool.
Yes.
Oh gosh, stew.
Bubbling stool.
We don't want to talk about it. We're just
We're
breezing
gonna move
past
past
it.
it. So yeah, that's what she would point
Yes,
to.
yes. And you have,
Do you want some of this stew?
he smells, like he sniffs the vapors coming off the stew. Absolutely not, comrade. This seems quite a terrible stew.
Can
Hey,
you
that is-
help us find more mushrooms? Maybe?
Well, let's get down to the point. I know you're not here searching for mushrooms.
We
No.
have been found out.
We are map makers.
I see several frost furs amongst your ranks.
we make maps.
You, the pointy-eared woman, you look as if you have some sort of connection to the snow. It would be, strange coincidence if you were not working for one of these winter witches. Why shouldn't my men and I take you out right now before you pose a threat to our livelihood?
We are not working for any of the Winter Witches. What can we do to assure you? What can we do to make you know that we are just travelers? And as my friend said, we are just map makers.
Map makers. What business do you have here? What brings you here if you are outsiders?
Maps.
Yeah, Riev would just
Let's
go with the
double
truth.
down
Like,
on maps.
recently found a pass, and this area is a bit untraversed. We are here to find out more about it and make maps.
But certainly
It's
you
just-
don't come of your own volition. Who do you work for?
Would they know about the Pathfinder Society?
I mean, they're not from here. They're clearly not from
We'll
Clarion.
see.
Riev would just be like, do you know of the Pathfinders?
Yes, but usually their members carry wayfinders. I see none on you.
I didn't purchase one at character creation. That's my mistake.
I did not either.
Does anyone have a wayfinder?
No.
I didn't know that was something I should have bought.
Damn, we should have been in the
Do not-
society for longer.
I think that it clashes with my outfit.
Yeah, no, I don't have one of those
Yeah, no, I
for
don't have
sure.
Can we show like the maps we've been working on, like sketches of those unfinished ones?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Evidence of what we do.
I think at this point you wouldn't really be, like, you're not mapping the pass. You're trying to map what's past it.
Oh, I thought we hit Irrisen.
You literally
Well, no.
just did.
Oh, just
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So I wouldn't think that you would have maps really prepared.
We would have supplies to do so, though.
Yeah, you could show the supplies to maybe draw
Yeah.
a map
Well,
to back up that claim.
we can show the supplies to draw a map. And then, I mean, do we just need to say, like, we have no connection to these winter witches? Like, I don't
Yeah,
know
like-
anything about them.
I can
Yes.
prove to you that we are part of the Pathfinder Society. But surely I can prove to you that we're not with the witches.
Wait, we have summons from the Venture Captain, though, right? We have correspondence from
Yes, yeah. We should have some rolls.
Yeah, you should. You would certainly have a summons, some kind of summons, so you could show him that.
Okay.
Yeah, all of us got the same letter to help them sort of map out this area. So if you want to take a look at the letters that we got kind of assigned us this mission, you're more than welcome to.
So I would allow a society check when showing the letters and proof that you are from the outside. I would allow a diplomacy check to argue your case. Each of you can make one or the other, or you can try and convince me of another skill that might be worthwhile.
Yeah, I would like to make diplomacy to continue to argue the case that we are simple map makers with the Pathfinder Society.
Simple map makers. Simply a map.
Simply mappers.
Can anybody aid with diplomacy? Or is it just the roll?
You could aid, but you each get one check, so I would say you're probably better off utilizing another check.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
an 8 to society. Who has higher?
I have a 10, but I've rolled already.
I have an 11 to society, so I will show my papers. Here you go. These are my papers. You can even see my name on them.
Ooh. How am I supposed to believe that is your name?
It is a traditional name of the Knoll people.
Show me your signature. Do you have ID? Papers,
you can see
please.
right
Papers,
here
please.
that I'm a
Papers,
member of the
please.
Clearwater
I don't have any
tribe.
peppers.
Peppers.
I only have a 16 to society. That's my total result.
Yeah, he probably doesn't recognize my name with a 3 on the die for a 14.
And then, so he wouldn't recognize his name, or
No, he seems completely not swayed by either of their attempts.
okay,
For easy forgeries.
yeah. Ursa will speak up as soon as she sees this is going south. We are making this map for the Pathfinder Society, and honestly, it would be helpful if you could tell us what is beyond the pass so that we can be prepared, because it is honestly kind of scary. New recruits, I know. And she got a
New recruits, you're like level 5.
late to join the Pathfinder Society, but experienced adventurer. And so, yeah, I got a 19 on the die plus 11.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
So, you did pretty good.
Yes, this does make sense. Emily, are you going to roll something?
I would have done diplomacy.
Okay, go ahead and give me a diplomacy roll.
Is there anything we should look out for against this winter witch nonsense?
21 on diplomacy.
Well, Riev and Ursul saved the sorry attempts of Baco and Cyrus. Yes, very well. It does seem that you, it would be odd if you were asking me so many questions and working for any of the witches, especially Chesilava. But, what exactly,
Who is that? Should we be concerned?
That is not a name I'm familiar with.
You're quite certain you don't know her.
No.
Yes.
I am concerned.
I shall humor you. The Winter Witch, Sesilawa Jadwiga Karina, former ruler of this region. I know it's a mouthful, trust me. We are having a political disagreement with her at the moment. And he kind of adjusts his weapon. She is the former ruler of our town.
Oh, what town?
Zarovisk. It's a fine little town that me and my companions have settled in. It was formerly ruled by this daughter of Baba Yaga, but we were able to gain its freedom from her.
Why are you not in that town right now?
In order to keep the town safe, we often have to scout.
Oh.
Shishilawa doesn't quite enjoy us living freely.
and so many of her minions are about, and they often come and attack the town.
Where are her minions typically?
And what?
Well, they look similar to a lot of you.
Oh.
Mainly denizens of winter, winter wolves, winter witches, winter fae, all of these things.
I see now that maybe it was a mistake to dye my hair to match the mission.
Yes,
Glad I didn't get those frosted tips.
Briev shivers at like the mention of the Fae. Like that creeps her out a little bit.
You know I'm Faye, right?
Yeah, but
Hey, what up?
you're on our side.
Okay.
She gives you an eye.
and I apologize for being hasty with my judgments. I have not introduced myself. I am Simon Garvalovich Kopkin of the Dawn Host, formerly of His Majesty Nikolai II's Imperial Russian Army, currently retired. He performs a mocking bow at your service.
I have never heard of that noble or that land.
Yes, is this somewhere to the north or to the south?
It
It would be good to get on our map.
It is, comrades, an exceptionally long story. Suffice to say that this land is not the home of our birth. We have come a long way.
You and me both, brother.
Hey, well, you know, the Pathfinder Society is not too happy about the witches not letting people into these lands. If your town's interested in trade or something else with other peoples, yeah, you might want to consider letting us map your location so we can put your town on the map, so to speak.
I would help with the map.
Yes, we could potentially provide you with at least some of the maps to copy that we have created for the region.
Seems like our job here is done then.
If you would like to accompany us to Zarovisk, we can provide you shelter for the night, and maybe maps in the morning.
Yes, shelter and something besides the soup. I know that we told you that lie, but it is not good.
I do need to pick up more supplies for the soup,
You
too.
will not be using any good food into that spoiled soup.
It is so good. It is so bad.
It smells of dead animal.
I was just trying to make you guys
I
not
mean, what
be
else
mad at
is
us.
soup made of, you know?
Usually cooked animal that normally doesn't have time to rot before you throw it in, but that's what this soup smells like.
Hey, beggars can't be choosers,
Clearly,
you know?
you do not.
It's been quite a journey. When my friend mentioned the bubbling stool earlier, well,
Wasn't
that's
too
what
far
we're-
off.
It was not far off.
we are all individually dealing with that.
This is quite a disgusting revelation that we've had today.
I would very much like to go to your town, please.
Well, we are quite a bit away. Maybe we set up camp for the night and we can take you there. Otherwise, we will be traveling through the night, and in this forest, it is dangerous to do so.
Well, it sounds wonderful, you know?
Great,
Yes.
then we're on the same page. And so you would set up camp.
So, how many of the soldiers are there here? Is it just Simon and...
Simon had one soldier with him, and there are 4 more that, after realizing that this is kind of a peaceful talk, would exit the forest and help set up camp.
Nice.
Appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Gunfight averted.
Well, Guns and Gears hasn't come out yet, so
Oh my gosh.
don't have to worry about that.
Gosh,
Pipe
that was
projectile
so much.
fight averted.
I see you did not really know what these are. You could roll a crafting check to know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Guess who's been burned and bestow curse and picked up crafting this time?
Yeah.
The three of us that are on Bestokers. I did.
I picked it up too, just in case. Because you got to craft for getting stews and such.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly what this thing is with a 5 total.
I totally have no idea.
13 trained.
I got a train 21.
Got a train 22.
Okay. With the 21 and the 22, you know these are firearms, but they look more sophisticated than the muskets that they make in Alkenstar.
Oh.
They also look kind of old and worn.
Oh. Huh.
Some excellent craftsmanship went into those firearms, my friend.
Wait, these look incredible.
Yes, they are hard to maintain, unfortunately. This place we find ourselves in doesn't really have the tools to maintain a weapon of this quality, so we have to be very sparingly using them.
Maybe you should head south. There is a place with muskets that is close. No?
Maybe we have not been able to leave this region.
You cannot leave?
I mean, the witches make it difficult to enter and leave.
Oh. Maybe when we leave, you come with us?
Maybe. I mean, we have kind of made a home here. It is, it's worth protecting for us, so.
Yeah. Why did you leave your hometown place of origin eventually? Did some sort of populist revolutionary movement overthrow your ruler and force you to flee from those lands or something?
It is something like that. I'm surprised you're so insightful.
Oh, it's just a guess. I mean,
Or
goblin
you know.
goblin culture happens all the time, you know.
It is not a goblin thing, I don't think.
Goblins are quite brutal.
Hey, we're not so different, you and I, is what I'm trying to
I
say.
think we're very different if you would eat that stew. At least our digestive systems are very different.
Are
Well-
you able to read, sir? Because you are
Certainly
Much
I can
different
read.
than the
I can-
goblin.
Yes, I
Hey,
can read.
hey. No one said I couldn't read, okay?
I
His
think
spellbook is a picture book.
she is implying it for sure.
His spellbook is a picture book. It
would-
is very concerning.
I just want to reinforce my people eat their own dead, and that is much more appetizing than the stew.
You don't say.
Hey, well, next time you got a family member that knocks over, give me a ring, okay?
No.
That would be a disrespect to them. Their spirit.
If you would ask about the weapons, he would say, "This, my new friends, is Mawson's rifle, or formerly the 1891 pattern 3-line rifle. It's rather better than what we've seen in this world so far.
I imagine there's quite a lot of kick on that sucker.
I imagine so.
Why did you spend so much time with weapons when there is magic?
The place that we come from actually does not have magic.
Oh,
What a sad
What a
place
sad,
to live,
sad
then.
day.
I'd hate to live there. Jeez, wow.
It would be quite a shame to have to go back to no. Well, we don't know how to use magic. So it's pretty much the same for us.
it is a shame that your gods do not bestow that on you. Well, should we go to bed and come to town?
Yes. So you rest for the night, and around midday, you arrive over the crest of a hill. You can see a town sprawled out, kind of by a frozen pond. I can actually show you guys on the map.
You can?
Ooh, that's exciting.
Right.
Activate this.
There it is.
Oh my gosh, I love the little snowflake. Like,
Oh my
Colonel.
gosh, yeah, that's pretty good.
so easily impressed.
Whoa, we're huge.
Yeah, we are.
What is this, a town for ants?
How small are these Russians?
Because they're making a lot of references, and I haven't switched to the gaming scene yet.
Now everyone can see it. Don't
Now
worry,
you
now
can
everyone can see
okay.
it.
It needs
We
to be
are
at least
huge.
3 times bigger.
These darn towns.
I'm gonna trample over a couple buildings.
Stop trampling over the buildings.
You just killed so many.
Are you a
innocent people.
bear?
I'm gonna take your ability to move your token over there.
I took a shard of that mirror and I tipped it to my back. Now I'm ready to rumble.
Yeah, perfect. So you make it to Zarovisk. Behold, Simon says, gesturing to the town below with a genuine smile. Zarovisk's free town of Irrisen, sworn to her Imperial Majesty Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanovna. A moment passes and he coughs politely.
Yeah, praise be and whatnot.
I do apologize about earlier. Prior to Anastasia's coronation and our arrival, Zarovisk was the private preserve of one of Baba Yaga's daughters. As I said, the witch Chestilawa Jadwiga Karina. We've declared independence from the witch, but she has taken this poorly. Well, our political problems are no concern of yours, Simon says, turning back to his companions. Would you do us the honor of staying for the night in Zarovisk and copying the maps? We have very few strangers here, and fewer still that we are not obligated to shoot, so I expect you'll be a 9 days wonder. There will be a feast for sure, and warm beds as well.
Woo.
You see Ogthorpe nodding her head vigorously, like she definitely wants to stay.
Ursul seconds that 100%.
Yeah.
She would love to stay, but also has a quick question. Wait, I thought that this lady took the town from you. Did you take the town from her? And then she took it back from you?
No. We are a free town. You misunderstood me. She always wants to get the town back, but...
She wants to get the town back.
Yes.
So it was hers, and then you guys came and connected to home, and no...
Now she is very angry that we have declared it free.
I see.
Forgive my
I
directness.
would love a feast.
Why have you not slain the witch?
This is, she is quite powerful, quite a powerful witch, very difficult to slay, even with Mawson's rifles.
Ooh, yeah, boy. It must be really difficult being a satellite state of a large authoritarian power, you know? It's a tricky situation to be in. I wouldn't wash that on anybody.
You seem to be quite out of character for a goblin.
How long have you been here? Your
We have
friends?
we have been here for several years, going on a decade now. Not quite a decade. It's about 7 years.
Dang.
I think that maybe we should stop asking questions and enjoy the feast and
Well,
dance.
the feast will happen later this evening, and you obviously you will be the guests of honor. But you have free reign around the town. If you said you came here to gather information on what is inside, maybe the people of this town would be happy to speak with you, and you can potentially find your maps or other valuable information you want to take back to your Pathfinder society.
That is excellent. Is there somebody in town you would refer us to for the map-making capabilities?
You may want to talk to Vera and Osip, maybe. They live in the northeast of town. Or southeast of town, rather, sorry.
And what do they do?
They are fellow former members of the Russian Imperial Army, as myself. They do much of the healing and the tinkering in this town. But they would have some of our records as well in their home.
Cool.
Do you think that most of the town will be concerned by our general appearance?
You have arrived with us, so there should be no No more trouble.
Even with my friend If?
I don't know personally what the hell that Afe is, but I think it will be fine.
She collects souls.
As you approach town, you realize that it probably would be fine, as there is a massive, about 8 feet tall at its back, wolf resting under a huge oak tree at the entrance of town. And you see a little girl no older than 6 is like playing with its fur, and kind of the wolf is like curling her up in its tail, and she giggles happily.
I think this is a great time for the Kitsune form. But
I'm pretty feeling better about this place. But yeah, so where should we stay once we finished with our information gathering?
The inn is in the northeast of town. It is the biggest building.
I see.
There will be room there.
Right.
Sounds good. So a little time spent map making, doing that stuff,
Hell yeah.
checking the inn.
Yeah.
sounds good.
So at the entrance of town, why don't you guys make me an Arcana or Nature check upon seeing
Cannot
this
do
wolf?
either.
Of course, I'm an expert, trained in Arcana,
An expertly trained.
expertly trained with a 19.
With a 19.
I got a 16.
Okay.
25 in Arcana.
Riev recognizes this creature. It is known as a winter wolf. It's a magical beast capable of speech that commonly allies with winter witches.
Yeah.
So
As we're kind of passing, is Simon still with us? He's still hanging out?
Simon kind of lets you go at the entrance of town and like reconvenes with his soldiers.
Riev would kind of like whisper to the party and be like, I know that Simon said that creature seems to be with them, but normally it's an ally of the witches. So, Winter Wolf, be careful.
Do you think that the witch has gone bed and now the wolf has defected?
Perhaps this young
I know that they talk. Would Riev know with that?
Riev knows that they talk. That's what Riev recalled.
We could always ask it.
Perhaps this young child will one day be a winter witch. That is why they have bonded. Maybe this is one of the good ones.
Is that how the witch is made?
Great question.
Is
I
that
do
something
not
we
know.
would know, GM?
I will consult my tome New Moon.
Oh no!
Absolutely not.
Hey,
It's inconclusive.
the Winter Wolf was once a shirtless man.
Well, let me show you a picture of this wolf.
Oh,
Thank you. Oh, wow. Oh my god, it looks
Oh.
spooky.
yeah.
Very cool
Yes, it
wolf.
is quite terrifying.
And the little girl's just hanging out.
As you
Can
do.
we tell?
No, you're good.
Can we tell? Is the little girl? Does she look human? Does she look otherwise?
She looks like a human.
Okay.
Well, unless you guys have a dying need to talk to the wolf, I really don't. Ursula does not feel the need. I guess she's it's a curiosity, but she doesn't feel the need to like interact.
Riev wants to interact.
You
Okay.
can.
Yeah, go talk
Yeah.
to it.
Let's do it.
As you
Oh, yeah?
approach, the wolf immediately takes kind of like an aggressive stance at you. It rises up. Its nostrils flare. My heart smells foreign blood and foreign deaths walking in Irrisen snow. Tell me, little ones, were the deaths in your own land so dreary that you came to grandmother's forest to find better ones?
Did you say deaths?
Indeed, I did.
It is in fact a little bit of my specialty to help guide souls. So it does not matter where I am.
In Scald, Riev would say, "It doesn't matter the season, death is always dreary." And she would take an action and shift into her kitsune form.
Holy shit.
Nailed it. Got
you
it.
are
In
a
one.
strange little one.
What is strange is that you seem to have sided with these people. Do you fight against the witch?
I want Ursul and Riev to make me diplomacy checks at this point.
Okay.
Ooh.
From both of their interactions.
I've got a 26.
Sure.
23.
Dang.
Now there's a tale fit for a chronicle. The great wolf kind of sits back. Once upon a time, there was a great-granddaughter of Baba Yaga Bony Leg, with ice in her heart and frost on her brow. She was not a good woman, but I think she was not as bad as she could have been either. And who can say more for any of us? She ruled this particular land with trolls and goblins and wolves. They came, strangers from afar, servants of a younger daughter of Baba Yaga, her blood stronger and her heart not yet frozen. And there came men with weapons like magic and yet different, and Baba Yaga's great-granddaughter lost her town and lost her servant, who prefers the warmth of the oven to the chill of the frost. Now she wanders the dark and seeks to reclaim what was lost, her fat tribute certainly, furs and fish and casks of vodka, but more than that, her lost pride and lost certainty.
If I may ask for clarification, when you say lost, was it this creature or being disappeared or was terminated?
Her servant was me, of course.
That makes a lot more sense.
You are quite dense for a wizard.
Trying to take notes at the same time.
I am
So-
concerned that neither of these men are wizards. It is actually very concerning. I do not know who I have partnered with.
So out of character, like, this is saying, like, that the Romanov line is of Baba Yaga.
Wow.
That's neat. I dig that.
That's so
Okay.
cool.
Oh,
It's really cool. This is awesome.
I want more than just a module of this. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a whole AP.
Play Rain of Winter. All AP.
I
Oh,
want to
okay,
play so
neato.
badly.
I know. This is only making me want to play more. Cool.
Very cool. Even cold, perhaps.
Baco pipes up as, hey, you know, I make a lot of jokes and stuff. I'm a funny guy, but, there's some serious history here. I really respect that. That's, you know, props to you, Mr. Wolf. This is, you're quite the creature.
Do you have a name, friend? Talk to the wolf.
Yes, my name is Burian.
Neat. Does that start with the B?
Yes, with a B.
Okay, cool.
B as in Burian. And this is my young friend Marta. The little girl is still like happily curled in his fluffy tail. She is the daughter of Osip and Vera, who you may meet in town. Lovely people.
So we're gonna go meet her parents, actually, and get the maps
Yeah.
from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And now we have something to talk about with them.
Yeah.
You guys want to do that now? Anything else with the wolf?
If that is all you need. I was having the most wonderful nap.
Yeah, we will go see the parents now. Thank you for your time, friend.
Please enjoy your nap.
Enjoy your time in Zarovisk.
Oh, one question, if I might be so bold.
Yes.
On our trek here, we encountered a bear that seemed to be sort of entranced with a mirror on its back. Have you ever seen something like that before in these lands?
Yes, that would be Mishka the bear is one of Cheshilawa's servants. She uses that mirror to control him.
Well, not anymore, but good to know who was responsible.
Wait. What else does she use? Clearly she controls people. And bears. What else does she do?
Yes, she is a master of magic relating to snow and can see through mirrors and control others with them.
Oh no. Do you think that she has already seen us? Through the mirror?
Doubtful.
What a relief.
Yes.
Does she normally stay close to town?
No, she has her own domicile. This is just part of her territory.
We have taken up the task of map making. If she has her own home, I would like to stay away. Where is it?
Unless you're traveling into the heart of Irrisen, you will not come across it.
Fair.
Okay, that is a fair point, but we are traveling quite a bit for the map. You're sure?
I find that if you need to continue traveling into Irrisen, you can just avoid heading to the northeast.
Okay.
Can't do. Hey, we'll put that on the map, okay?
Although likely if you are disrupting things, she will just find you.
All right. Wonderful.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna go map. We're gonna put the northeast as a. Be careful.
Do not enter.
Yeah.
Stay
Okay.
aware.
So you head to the clinic then?
Yeah.
That's where the parents are, yeah.
Yep.
So this sturdy stone building boasts 2 chimneys and is warmer inside than most other structures in the village. You encounter a formidable woman in her early 30s with close-cropped brown hair and a long scar running along the side of her face. She is providing medical attention to an ancient Kelid grandmother.
Unless it's an emergency, wait your turn.
The woman commands in a thickly accented voice. She turns back to her patient, packing a few herbs into a small pouch.
Steep this in boiling water and drink it mornings and evenings. It will help your joints.
After the old woman leaves, the short-haired woman regards her visitors with narrowed eyes.
You're new.
She states rather than asks.
I'm Sergeant Vera Alexandrova of the 2nd Terror Guard Women's Battalion. Who are you?
She's
We
addressing
are-
you.
Sorry, to who? Just us?
All of
in
you,
general?
yes.
Okay. We are Pathfinders. We're mapping this area. Simon said we should come and speak with you for additional information.
As you introduce yourself, a large bearded Kelid man stumbles into the clinic. He's got blood streaming down his face from a gash in his brow. Seems he's had an accident. And Vera kind of brushes you off and springs into action. If any of you have medical training, please, I could use the help.
Oh, I can help with this as well as my friend here.
So here you could use a medicine check or a heal check.
Medicine.
Get them mixed up all the time. Or you could attempt to grapple this person to keep them still while the others provide medical attention.
Hey, yo, I'm grappling over here.
Screw
grab him.
Should I roll for both myself and Afe?
You can. You could also use magical healing to succeed at a check automatically, if you would like.
I mean, we know we're gonna stay the night, right?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll cast heal.
Nice.
Nice.
Not great at holding them down. I got a 15 on my athletics.
Okay. Anybody else?
This is really dumb. Can I just try and distract him? Not necessarily a grapple, but like,
Yeah, I'd let you do that. How do you want to do it?
with like a performance.
Sure.
Like, yeah, just kind of like
You're doing like
flashing
look
cards.
over here, look over here.
Yeah, like, look at the birdie. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
Ooh.
Kind of wasted, I guess, but whatever. Yeah, that's gonna be a 33.
Okay. I'm gonna do a just 3 action heal. Why not? Because I'm not in combat, so it's fine. Which means actually I'm gonna heal anyone, any patient within 30 feet.
Okay. How much do you heal?
On top of that, and I do
The 2 action might heal more on the single person.
Yep. So I'm a 3-person increases, but or 2 increases on a single person, but I have it heightened to 3, which means it's 3d8. So 3d8.
2 action would be like 3d8 plus 24.
Yeah. Versus 3 action, which is just 3d8.
Okay, I'll do 3d8 plus 24 instead of healing everybody in the area.
Okay. I just don't think anybody else needed healing.
I didn't know. I was more worried about like any other patients I have in hospital because I have magical healing, and clearly these guys are from Russia and they do not have magic.
Yeah. This is the only guy in the building, so
Oh, good.
you easily heal him.
Nice.
Yes, because
with the bonus from the.
I rolled an 18 plus 24. They're healed for sure.
You are using that magic that we have seen since coming to this place. Well, you newcomers seem an able bunch. It is good to have you here, helping. What can I help you with?
We are here for the maps of the area. We were tasked by the Pathfinder Society to create maps. I can help heal though a little bit longer.
Yes. My husband Osip should be able to help you with your maps. We have some maps in the workshop. Come back here with me.
And she beckons you back further into the building. In the workshop behind the clinic, amid a bewildering variety of tools, chemicals, and half disassembled rifles, you find a bespectacled man loading a fine black powder into a crude metal cartridge.
This is my husband Osip.
They share a quick conversation in Russian. Well, your characters wouldn't know it's Russian, but it is. And Osip turns to you.
Yes, I can help you with your maps. Would you mind taking a package back to the Pathfinder Society for me? It contains a bit of the research that I have, that we've cobbled together from our former society. What we can remember.
The research is of your former worlds.
We hope to achieve the betterment of all the laboring people of this world.
And he moves back into the back of the workroom and withdraws a large sheath of birch bark papers.
You understand, we came from another world. It's a different one with horrors of its own, but in a certain way a far more advanced one. These papers are all of the scientific and technological notes that we can remember from our world, particularly chemistry and medicine.
Oh, Yes, we can certainly take these back. This would be incredibly helpful.
Vera kind of snarls. They don't even know what sterilization is here. She rubs her forehead. Take these notes to someone with authority. They do no good to anyone here in Irrisen.
Hey, you have your sterilization whatever. I've got Gauze on my side.
I don't really know what that is, but...
Do not listen to him again. His spellbook is a picture book. He cannot read. It is horrible.
Don't leave the notes with him then, please.
No. I will happily take them.
Yes, you were the healer. What did you say your name was?
My name is Ursul.
Ursul, please make sure these reach the right people. Don't let your short friend eat them or something, or put them into a stew, perhaps.
I would
Make sure he doesn't do doodles in the margins.
I have never tried paper in there before, huh?
Give him ideas.
Boost your fiber.
Yeah.
There is medical information.
Medical information, and they would hand you some maps.
Oh,
Wonderful.
The maps could be copied relatively easily, and they kind of give you the layout of some of the region around Zarovisk.
This is wonderful. This is half of what we were trying to do.
Well, good then. Let us know if we can help you in any other way, but...
Apart from what is on the maps as far as geographically speaking, could you tell us any more about the witch that seems to be plaguing your town? What other kind of creatures does she employ? I don't think is probably the right word.
Yes,
Since we've met one of them.
we met the wolf and your daughter Marta. Well, we did not talk to her. She was napping.
She was not one of the Chezulawa's minions. Our daughter, she's never been a part of that. But
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I meant the bear.
the bear,
Oh.
yes, she employs many fake creatures usually. Spriggans, redcaps, these kind of things.
Excuse me. What does that mean? Employ? Does she take them over
They work for her.
willingly?
Yes,
Oh, disgusting.
you know, not all Fae are nice. Some are very evil. Although I do not think Shejilawa is necessarily the worst person. She has had. I do think she maybe could have killed us and might have several times. I think more she trying to save face or something by reclaiming her rule, but Simon is not having that.
Well, if you kill everyone, then who are you ruling?
Exactly. So, but she maybe is not like evil. Her intentions are somewhat unclear.
Hey, yo, maybe she's tried to implement a strict economic society where the gentle laborer is exploited for their work.
Have you tried the diplomatic approach?
We have not. She has not provided one.
Maybe we are neutral third party? Oh, we are just
Perhaps.
here for the maps.
Yes, papers. Here you go.
We
Maybe-
appreciate the papers.
Thank you very much. We could look these over during the feast or something, you know?
Well, if that is all, we will be seeing you at the feast. Enjoy the rest of your experience here.
What would someone need to roll to learn more or to know more about the God, I can't remember. Yagwiga? What are they called? The witch people.
Shashilavash.
Oh, yeah, Yadwiga, I guess is how you say it. That would be society.
So we would have learned that already. Okay, cool. All right, what else? Just,
I think it's feasting time.
Yeah. I mean, we got our
I think it's about 1/4 feast.
I think it's time to feast.
I got my times the same way.
We hungry.
Yeah, and I'll get ready to make a lot of catchy tunes.
Okay. Well, as you exit, you do see a house, and there is a large pine tree that has collapsed against the side. And you see atop the roof an old pot-bellied man with just a few wisps of white hair on his head, and he's chopping the branches with an axe. Hello down there.
Oh,
The old man says, briefly lowering his axe, resting his arms on it as if it were a rather martial cane. You must be guests at our feast. Welcome to Zarovisk. Dead Shurin at your service. Help an old man out. As the saying goes, save your feast for tomorrow, but do your work for today. I had some helpers, but they ran off. Exhaustion, they say. Pah, youth these days, no stamina.
I do not think that you should be on the roof.
Well, without anyone to help me, I'm the only one that can chop this tree apart and get it off my roof.
A true predicament you are in, brother. Perhaps we do have some time before the feast tonight.
I do not want to heal another. Yes, let's help him before he falls off the roof.
I'm quite able-bodied. They don't call me Dead Shurin for nothing. I'm not dead, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh. I didn't get it. Okay. Thank you. You said you had helpers. Did they take their axes with them, or do you have some we could use?
Yes, they left the axes. They're mine. They're at the base of the house.
Baco unsheathes his battle axe.
Hey, I think mine's a little bit more fine-tuned for this sort of thing. Let me up there. Let me get a shot at it. I'll help you out there, old man.
Okay, well, you see, to get up to him, the ladder itself is icy, and your boots aren't going to help you with climbing that. And then you think you'll probably need to be a little bit acrobatic up on that roof to not fall.
Of course.
And you're going to have to be a little athletic, too, to be able to cut that tree apart.
Sounds like a job for Baco.
On second thought, maybe I will just watch.
However, any other means you can think of to remove a tree from a roof are viable options, potentially, if you have spells or something else you'd like to do.
I am too tiny to climb, but I could guide anyone. I could cast guidance on anybody.
Okay, I can use it to get up the ladder.
Sounds good.
Is it just one person, or can you do that?
I can cast it multiple times, but you become immune for an hour. So you gotta choose your time.
Yep.
Just getting up the ladder,
Okay.
Rev would like a little assistance.
Try to climb up the ladder, athletics.
The ladder is, yes, athletics.
Okay, not off great. That's a 19, though.
You're good.
Did you take my +1 yet? or no?
20. I would have done it on the first roll.
Okay.
Acrobatics to shimmy across the roof. 25 there, natural
good.
15. And then chop, you want an athletics for, too?
Yes.
Okay. That is a 20 total for the chopping.
That doesn't quite do it.
Okay. Another strike, maybe?
Let's see if you can balance still after that swing.
That is a 16 acrobatics.
You don't, fall off, but you lose your balance a little bit. Take a -2 to your next athletics check.
Okay. Oh, that's better, though. That's a 24 athletics.
24, you chop that tree.
Yeah.
Hey, glad I could be of some service to you. You know, I got a little bit of talent here and there. I could help out with.
Good. You chopped a branch off. Good for you. I could still use a little bit of help.
Riev comes up with the guidance. It's gonna be a 23
Yeah,
for
you're up.
athletics.
You're up there. Give me an acrobatics.
21.
Yep, you're good.
Acrobatics.
You shimmy across. One more athletics.
No. 11.
11. You do not successfully chop the tree. Make me an acrobatics.
Oh, okay. 28.
You maintain your balance. You want to swing again?
Yeah, let's do it one more for the children in the
Usually
buggies.
use piercing weapons. You could throw some cards at it.
Oh, 19 on the die. 27.
Oh yeah. You finish off the rest of that tree. You guys successfully chop up the tree enough to make it able to be slid off the roof.
On a high five. Baco.
Yeah.
Waco? Is that how you?
Yeah, Baco.
Waco. Nailing it.
Wow, thank you all so much for the help. Even though two of you just kind of sat there and didn't do anything. How are the youths these days?
I was
I
prepared.
provided the guidance.
It looked like a couple people were going to fall. I was ready with Feather Fall.
Oh.
They do not understand this magic.
I'm sorry, I'm talking too technical for the man.
You look like a rock wizard to me, not a feather wizard. I don't understand.
Hey,
Typically, he is much better at pushing
Are
people
feathers
down.
an element of the earth?
No.
It's bringing people back down to the earth that I'm good at.
Oh, you're a realist.
Life is a matter of perspective, my friend.
Well, I'm glad my perspective has shifted to not having a tree on my roof.
Hey, you know
That
what?
is a good perspective.
A true wizard doesn't need feathers to fall, you know.
Then I must be the most wizardly of all. He jumps over there. Oh, man. Okay, well, well, thank you. If there's... this guy also is clearly not Russian.
Oh.
Oh. I mean, I could tell with the accent, but I wasn't sure.
like this. I'm not a Russian, dude.
Like, can we tell just based on his little accent?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Where?
I mean, you would think he sounds like a Kelid.
Then maybe
Okay.
he did know about the magic.
Well, I can't use magic. It doesn't mean I don't know it exists.
there was a Kelid woman in the other house too, so I guess people from Galarian aren't uncommon here, maybe.
Oh yeah, it's not a town of entirely Russians.
Oh. Okay.
It's just
So
the
it's
Russians helped them.
Yeah, it's kind of like an
Become
integrated
free-ish.
society of like Kelids and Russians and whatever. But yes, the Russians helped them kind of liberate themselves.
Dang. Picked the wrong half. I went Scald instead of Kelid. Frick.
Hey, Mr.
Denshurin? Is that his name?
Dead, Shurin.
Denshurin.
I'm Shurin, not dead.
Hey, well, hey, we're having a feast later. If you want to come join
I know.
us.
I said you were the ones we're having the feast for
Well,
earlier.
It is kind of his town.
It's my town.
He does know.
It's
Well,
my
if,
town, Tagamet.
If we meet up back then, I've got some stew here for you that might take you back to your younger
already-
days.
Whoa.
you know?
Oh my god.
Bad
No.
gas travels fast in a small town. I've already heard about your stew. Everyone's talking about it.
Do not take any of it. It is horrible.
I'm not eating the stew.
All right, well, your loss.
Yeah, I suppose.
Come on, fellow stew eaters, let's get out of
If I
here.
ate your stew, I'd sure be dead.
Has anybody else besides the other goblin eaten stew?
No.
Not even the
Yeah,
goblin.
even I
is,
know that.
maybe.
Even I know that.
Perhaps it's time we head to the inn.
Yes, let's go.
Make haste to the feast.
We're
See
doing
you
so
there,
much
brother.
good.
So you guys have kind of made your rounds around town. And it's about time for this feast. The festivities take place in the Boyer's Hall. It's a large, rough-hewn building, so named for its size, despite the lack of any Boyers. When you arrive, you find the place a bustle of activity, with people pouring in to take seats at the long trestle tables within. You're promptly chivied to your seats at the high table, where you find Simon already present. The food is plentiful and delicious. The meal begins with a selection of soups, not yours. A cold vegetable soup called okroshka, and a fish stew called uka, followed by a chopped salad of beets, potatoes, and 15 other things in sunflower oil called vinaigrette. Later, skewers of meat are brought out. First, a kind of shish kebab called shashlik, I think. Then various fried fish. All of this accompanied by copious amounts of meat and kvass.
This is great.
Conversation during the meal is light. Simon gently discourages talk of serious matters and instead takes your curiosity into you. So I think you guys kind of chatter with him. He maybe asks you more about yourselves than he learned when he first met you. And you can tell he's relatively curious about the outside, or the world outside of Irrisen, especially being a person that is new to the world. But once the bulk of the food has been eaten, it's time for games and entertainment to get the blood circulating and help with digestion. Several of the Russians break out a much-used deck of playing cards from Earth, while others take to the pond for a quick game of hockey. You guys are invited to participate in either or both games.
Okay. After Baco is finished scraping the scraps of the meal into his cauldron, I think he'd join maybe the card playing.
Yeah, maybe you guys head to the card table and then go play hockey.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see Deadshire and Osip and a group of Irriseni and Russians gather to play a game called Preferans, a popular Russian card game best described as a sophisticated version of whist, which I also don't know what that is.
I don't know either,
Never heard either of those.
During each round of play, each participant can attempt a single check, either society to grasp the game's rules thoroughly, deception to bluff one's way through, or games lore, and this will receive a +2 circumstance bonus to rely on one's mastery of card games.
Society for me.
Too bad the game is not a war. I have warfare lore.
Ah.
You would have warfare lore. Where's this coming from?
Field medic.
13 society. I don't think I know very well what the rules are.
5-time champ. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Rolls that don't matter. 31.
Okay.
26 on deception to pretend like I know.
Yeah, I was going to say I can only do that.
Okay, so Cyrus wins handily that round.
Hell yeah.
And everybody seems excited. Why don't you give me another roll?
Rock and roll, baby.
Everybody can give me another roll.
Oh.
It's played in rounds, so.
Ooh. I'm getting some of that Steve. Get some of that Steve over
Is
here
that
with that
another
natural 20.
over
Hell
there?
yeah.
Yes.
What's that go to?
That's going to be 33.
I got a 21.
19.
And Riev wins that round. Let's see what happens in the final round.
Ooh, 14.
Ooh.
27.
18. We did do so great.
All right. Cyrus wins the final round and takes the pot, which is a moderate potion, a lesser potion of disguise, and for a Naiad, and 99 silver worth of assorted coins and hastily wagered pocket contents.
All right.
Wow, you're quite good at cards. I've only recently learned the game from our Russian friends.
I love Russia now.
I'm sure about that.
And you guys head out to the lake to play hockey.
See you later, comrade.
I don't think they actually use that seriously.
They were telling us that earlier.
Okay. Whatever you say, comrade.
Yes.
See.
Okay, so it's kind of a variation of hockey that they're playing. They obviously don't have skates and pucks that we would think of on Earth in Galarian. The Russians call it hockey with a ball. So it's got a small ball and no skates.
Does it socks? It just like Scooting around on socks.
Listen. It's like broom ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you are all put on the same team and given bent sticks with which to play. The Russian team is assembling as well, and Burian the Winter Wolf steps out on the ice, which is clearly more than strong enough to support them.
Okay.
And they give Burian a stick to hold in his mouth. So,
Oh my god.
that he is going to play. So to score a goal, each participating PC must succeed at a acrobatics or athletics check. And if you achieve a number of successes equal to half the number of participating PCs, your team wins the round.
Do I have to play? It's going to be bad for me.
You do have to play.
Do you have telekinetic projectile?
I would like to request, Griffin,
Yes.
that instead of those things that you said, I instead do a little performance to distract the other team and therefore better the odds.
Counteroffer. No.
Darn it. Fine, acrobatics it is. Can is it both my
Callish
Eidolon
holding
and
a
myself? Right, yeah. I'm trying my best here.
Why don't you roll whichever one's higher?
Okay, here we go. I would feel more inclined to just telekinetic projectile the puck into the goal, but I think that's cheating.
And one of the Russians pulls out his gun. So we're going the magic route.
That's cool. I will counter with Elemental Annihilation Wave.
Ooh, Secrets of Magic.
Excuse
26 athletics to slap shot.
Slap shot.
13.
13, all right.
You see, I am
acrobatic.
very small and I am very crafty. I slip between people's legs with a 31 with a nat 20 on acrobatics.
Okay, all right.
I am very good at this game.
What did Riev get?
Shit. 18.
18. Okay, well, you got the 2 successes you needed, so you win one round. Give me rolls all around again.
Okay.
All right.
Is that called a hat trick? I don't know hockey. How does that work?
28.
27.
7.
A 7 is
26.
a critical fail.
Oh, no.
You slip, and you take 2 points of non-lethal damage.
Damn
on the ice.
it. I had told you I didn't want to play.
Oh.
Well, you were the last one picked, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yes. Ursul has a 27.
Okay.
That's 26 for
28.
you.
Okay, that's 3 successes, so you guys definitely win that round, even though your Knoll friend face plants on the ground.
Third time, didn't want to play.
I
Why
feel
don't you get? How about instead of not playing, you give me another roll?
Ape is going to help you out.
Counteroffer.
Counteroffer. You're in the
Roll
game.
again.
Wow. 28 again.
19.
What would Gen Con be if you weren't rolling dice, Steve? If you just decided you didn't want to play?
I don't know. I did fine on cards, but I think I fall on my ass again with another 7.
It's just like sometimes life is like climbing a rock for 3 rounds.
Sometimes society scenarios put way too much emphasis on acrobatics and athletic checks.
Ape is just going to hover around you and help you out. And meanwhile, Ursul got a 23.
23. How about Bucko?
28.
28. Riev.
19.
19. Cyrus.
Oh, it was the 7,
7.
yes.
Oh, another 7.
Yes.
Haha! 3 points of non-lethal damage for you.
Oh,
But the rest of you succeed and you win the hockey game.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
I toss you my Aeon Stone. You hold it for 3 minutes or 5 minutes and you're healed.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Well, you receive so Burian the Winter Wolf, impressed by your prowess. He was on the opposite side, but doesn't really know how to play hockey either. Rewards you with a silver cup he found in the woods worth 25 gold, as well as a fear gem.
Ooh.
A fear gem.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. After the games conclude, the evening's grand finale commences, a combination of a drinking contest and a dance contest. They called this scenario a Frosty Mug. Guess we're getting to the Frosty Mug part.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone troops out to a snow-covered field next to the Great Hall, carrying the benches and tables with them, while Dead Shurin passes out small cups of clear spirits that smell fairly of pine needles. To participate, everyone downs a few shots of the strong vodka and then attempts the athletic dance known as Hopback, a Ukrainian Cossack dance involving numerous jumps, squats, and kicks. One soldier demonstrates the dance while everyone else drinks. Dead Shurin comments, as the old saying goes, the grave calls if you drink, the grave calls if you don't. If PCs want to participate in the competition but not drink, they are given a heavy wooden log to strap to their back instead in the interest of fairness. I assume you guys will be drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
So the dance takes place over 3 rounds. It is the first round now. The fiddler is striking up a tune, and I need you guys to make your drinks, which also means I need you to make your fortitude saves.
Oh no.
Ooh.
18 off the die. That is a 29.
Nice.
27.
23.
Okay.
25.
You all succeed.
Yeah.
Most of you critically. And so you don't take any penalty to any part of this dance. The fiddle strikes up, and I need you to make either an acrobatics, athletics, or performance check.
Ooh.
And we'll see who proceeds to the next round.
Oh no. Natural 1 for a 14 on my athletics.
Oh, have you already spent your hero point?
I have.
That's a shame.
I'm out.
How about a 9 athletics?
You're out.
What about a 27?
You are in.
That is right.
25.
You are also in. You make it to round 2. Several people, like your two left-footed friends, find themselves out of the game and are only able to drink next round. They're not allowed to dance.
Or repurpose their drink for a stew.
Oh my god.
Whatever you need to do, man.
I have to keep
Whatever
doing
this
it.
character needs
Garbage
to
disposal items are not stew. You know, that's like
Waste not, want not.
do. Your goblin friend Ogthup hiccups and slides quietly off of her bench.
Oh no. Oh no.
And, Vera,
Into the stew.
oh no.
into the stew. Uh-oh. And I need you guys to roll.
Fortitude?
No, those of you that succeeded need to roll either a performance, athletics, or acrobatics again for round 2.
I did well.
Okay, what you got?
That's a 30.
All right,
Damn.
very well.
I didn't do as well, but I'm gonna try and flavor this for some extra bonus. Just okay?
All right. Let's
Okay.
hear it.
As we're doing the dance, her tail kind of flares and like blue light
Alright.
comes out of it and like shoots off sort of like this glowing sort of globular of cold energy as she gets a 21 for performance.
Oh, 21 would have succeeded anyway.
Okay. Oh, I got nervous.
But I like the flavoring. Hero point.
Ah! Huzzah!
All right, for the final round, Dead Shurin comes back around with more booze. I need you guys to make fortitude saves, and you
gosh.
see that your main competition is Simon himself in this final round.
Oh no, I got a 13 on that fortitude save because I rolled a natural 2.
Ew.
Yikes.
Not far behind.
You wanna-
17.
You want to take that result?
Well, so I don't want to lose my hero point.
All right, that's fair. You fail the fortitude save.
I figured.
However, that just gives you a -2 to your check.
Okay.
Riev does not fail the fortitude save,
Oh, cool.
so is fine. Here we go. Simon begins with a high jump and a series of squatting kicks. you need to beat this guy. So the DC might be a little harder. He's doing the like, hey. You hear like in the background they're playing rah rah Rasputin.
That's so funny.
Oh, God.
All right, well. I know I have a -2 on this, but I rolled a 17.
Okay.
So I got a 26 total.
Emily, anything you want to share?
I got a natural 20!
Yay! There we go.
So that's a 33.
Wow, you both knock it out of the park, and and Simon bequeaths upon Riev his sheepskin hat.
Oh,
The heirloom of another world is worth 41 gold.
I would never sell it. Never. Oh.
Poke some holes in it for your ears.
Yep.
Well,
But how much was
Eventually.
it again? Sorry,
41 gold.
41. Cool.
That's insanely expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's a hat from
Yeah.
another world. So eventually
amazing.
the celebration breaks up, and you are all escorted to one of the nearby homes to sleep in a family's loft. When they arrive, when you guys arrive, you find an old hunchbacked woman of surpassing ugliness sitting in your room.
That is rude.
A chicken pecks at some bugs at her feet. The old woman regards you with a dubious gaze.
Hello.
You, I think you are worth watching. Don't disappoint me.
Do not want you to watch me during nice sleep, but what did you want to watch?
It is of no importance.
Hey,
Okay.
who are you? Or should I say, which are you?
Call him right on out there.
That is,
Hesitation.
Sense motive. Wait, no.
There's perception. That's how you sense motive now.
The
Oh,
chicken
okay.
was the giveaway.
Was it?
The chicken doesn't, yeah.
hut hut, I'll have to be on my way.
Hut. Really?
Wow, that was incredibly subtle.
This is a little uncomfortable. Why were you in our room? Please don't go until you tell us that.
She walks like right past you.
Baka, good.
Can we, is she actually there? Is she corporeal? Can we smell her? Is she
You
real?
smell her.
Okay.
She smells like a witch.
Man, my scent ability is
She
lighting
looked
up
like
right
a
now.
witch, and she smelled like a witch.
Quack, quack. I mean,
Actually,
quack,
she looks like, well, she floats like a duck.
quack. Oh, okay.
Baka turns to you guys, glassy-eyed, still drunk from the fight for the game.
Did you guys see an old woman? I think my eyes are playing tricks on me or something.
Yes, I saw her. Is she still heading out of the room?
She's
Is she
left
still?
yeah, she's leaving the building.
I mean,
I think we would follow her.
That
go
was
after
really
her.
rich.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ma'am, where are you headed? Does she answer at all, or?
Do you need an escort, Nana?
Well, when you leave the house to follow her, her tracks after 3 steps disappear.
Ooh, I don't like that.
It is a witch.
And the chickens too.
Yeah, the chickens too.
You and your little chicken, too?
Would definitely want to tell Simon and the rest of the military folk. Be like, hey, there was a creepy lady in here.
Yeah. We saw her description, so we can ask people if they know her, and maybe to confirm that
Yeah.
she is Risen.
Is this your grandma or
Yeah.
are we?
Is this your grandma? Yeah, if you ask the people in the house, they wouldn't have expected anyone to be in your room.
Where's the big puppy? What's his name?
The big
The
puppy.
big wolf.
Brian. He's he's around town.
Yeah.
Can we we've lost her track? Can we look? Can we try and find
You
her?
said she smelled witchy. If I used my sensibility, could I
Ooh,
follow
can
that
you track her?
smell? That stank.
The witchy stank.
Depends on how she
No, it
left.
disappears. It's much like the witch.
So I think, yeah, we definitely go talk to Burian and Simon and say, hey, there was this woman with a chicken, old crone pecking around, and she seems suspicious. What do you guys think we should do?
What did she look like?
Like a witch.
Elderly.
She was not very
There was
pretty.
a chicken
Like
that
a
was
witch is not a description.
a chicken was pecking at their toes. Did you need more?
Not many chickens in Irrisen.
Oh, do you not
All
have
four
chickens?
of us saw the chicken.
That's correct.
I'll
I
tr-
assure you there was a chicken.
I'll try to draw the chicken now for you.
There is no need.
Not sure if Russians are familiar with what a chicken looks like
I
here.
am a wolf, not a
Oops.
Russian.
Sorry.
Sounds like my former lady's mother,
Oh,
The
no.
mother.
the Baba Yaga.
It is
Herself.
the grandmother?
Yes.
That is very concerning.
The chicken was a dead giveaway.
Yeah, when you said chicken, I was like, that's the only chicken in Harrison, really.
I do not think that we should follow her.
That would be a bad idea. What did she say anything to you?
She said that we would be good to watch, and I asked her to please not watch us sleep.
You must have pleased her. You must have done something to earn her favor.
What if it was not on purpose?
Who knows?
Well, let's not look a gift wolf in the mouth.
Well, I didn't give you a gift. It's more like a gift chicken.
Oh, that one too. No animals with gifts.
Those with gifts are usually a good thing, especially if they come with an old lady attached.
This witch business is kind of creeping me out a little bit. I'm wondering if maybe we, quickly rest and depart from here. I think we got what we needed, right?
I believe that is correct,
I think
yes.
so. I think maybe we continue our map making. We have to continue past the town, right?
I mean, this is pretty good intel. I think the Pathfinder Society is probably going to want this.
Yeah, you think you probably have enough information to report back.
Okay. So then we can pass back.
Yeah, so you rest for the evening, and the following day you set out from Zarovisk.
An uneasy rest.
An uneasy rest, yeah. Why don't you all go ahead and not re-prepare your spells?
I take it back. I'm very calm.
You're very well rested? Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
good.
she left when we said, please don't watch us sleep. So, like, we're
Clearly
fine.
she wasn't
Everything's
gonna watch
Yeah,
us
he wasn't
sleep,
gonna
we're
watch us
fine.
obviously.
We're
Old
totes
people watch
cool.
me sleep all the time. It's fine.
Yeah, link to Steve's Twitch. And,
I don't want to touch that at all.
Nor does anybody else want to touch that. So,
All right.
it's a pretty clear day in Irrisen, and the bright sunshine lights the ice and snow up like fields of diamonds. Ogthup entertains you by singing horrible off-key goblin songs as you travel. Why don't you go ahead and make me a perception check?
What if I don't want to do that? What if I want to be not perception as my...
What if you don't want to perceive?
What are you doing instead?
What if I would like to sneak? Or...
To make your tail crackle again.
Well, the perception doesn't have to be what you're doing for your exploration activity. I'm
Okay.
just asking for one.
24.
22.
22 as well.
What's your modifier?
20 even.
Okay.
Dirty.
Everyone but Riev realizes that you're being followed by a squad of Russians as an escort.
Oh,
That is so
Nice, yeah.
nice.
By late morning, you arrive at the edge of the frozen water, and the weather takes a sudden turn. In a matter of minutes, the sky grows dark, and a chill mist rises from the forest. Suddenly, the mist parts, revealing a tall woman in a luxurious red gown that announces her presence against the white of the snow. An elegant pin of ice holds her hair off her neck, and she shows no hint of discomfort against the biting air. The Winter Witch, for that is what she must certainly be, stands on the ice as if to bar the way forward. A host of fey horrors skulk and twist by her side.
So rare to have guests in Zarovisk, and rarer still when those guests choose not to pay their respects to the land's mistress.
The tall woman speaks.
An unkind soul might suspect you of discourtesy. My name is Chestilawa Jadwiga Karina, and I bid thee welcome to my domain.
And here is a picture of her.
Oh,
Okay.
Same bear magic from her hand.
Yeah.
It looks just like the bear magic.
She seems a rather uppity broad.
Does she have a mirror on her back?
no, but I think she places mirrors on backs.
I check my back.
Check my back for mirrors.
Do not get too close. She will put a mirror on your back.
So, what is the proper respects people are supposed to pay in these lands?
Well, generally, I am offered furs or fish or other goods.
Well, I have just the thing for you.
Oh my god, no.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Bring
offer
it
her
home,
still.
baby. Oh, she'll reach into the stew and you'll snare her.
It means very well, but do not take the stew. Do not take the stew.
Listen, I have no interest in your stew. Word has crossed Irrisen about it.
Yeah, it's too potent for the likes of you. Your magics are no match for it.
That is very offensive.
I would like to know, why are you here? Where are you from, and what is your business in Irrisen?
We have been trying to make maps.
Map makers.
Yes. The town was very helpful with the maps. So we made the maps, and now we go to home. That's it.
We were on assignment from the Pathfinder Society. A peaceful assignment, mind you.
Yes.
Yeah, a diplomatic mission.
Very well. You do know that you are trespassing, and
I did not know that.
yes, well, I think dispatching of my guardian Mishka was enough of a transgression for you to know you were doing something wrong.
We have never hurt someone.
Yes, but you
Riev?
destroyed my mirror.
Because
Riev
he
would
was
like-
trying to hurt.
Ooh, do like a kind of flourish, like a bow, and be like, O Grand Witch, we meant no trespass and no ill towards you or yours. We were unaware of the requirements. What might we do to mollify you now? If you require furs, we have that. And she would pull out the sheepskin hat, like maybe just trying.
She smiles. at this.
Wow.
I am Zarovisk's rightful ruler by the blood in my veins, by the sorcery in my heart, and by the charter of Queen Yelsvelta in my pocket. Unfortunately, we live in troubled times, and all three of these count for less than they used to. Uncouth strangers have taken over Zarowich, and lack the sense to realize the folly of their actions. I wish to make you an offer, my dear guests.
She lowers her voice.
You are people of cunning and skill. I would have you as allies at my side. Aid me in retaking my birthright, and I shall see you rewarded as well. There is no need for furs.
So they are actually looking for a diplomatic option, but they said that they have not heard one yet. So maybe we start there instead of one side versus the other.
A diplomatic option? Whatever could you mean by this? They have firmly resisted my rule. for going on 8 years.
Maybe they don't quite understand what you're going after. Maybe we revamp your campaign?
Probably just need to rebrand. Sometimes people from outside of Irrisen are not familiar, as they are not. We can help you rebrand. That's what we can do.
Yes, we have met them, and I think that we could be a great aid in communicating maybe some things that they did not understand at first.
Okay. Make me a diplomacy check here. Riev and Bucko, I believe, unless Ursul actually has a snow-based heritage.
Absolutely not. Ursula is just beautified herself for the winter.
Sure. So Riev and Bucko, you each take a +2 to checks to use diplomacy and other social skills with the Winter Witch.
If that's the case, then I might say something else to try to use a special lore I have.
Ooh, like?
So,
Lore stew?
no stew, but says, hey, you don't necessarily have to rule a town to interact with it. If you have the lands and everything, you could negotiate some sort of settlement or fee for them, and you guys could set up trade. I mean, I'm a bookkeeper myself here. He pulls out his book as I could maybe help you with the numbers or something.
You are a bookkeeper in the loosest definition of that word.
Yeah.
Factually, technically correct.
I know where you're going, and I will allow you to roll your accounting
Yes!
for this.
Natural 2. It meant nothing.
It meant nothing.
That's a 12 on my accounting lore.
With
14
the
with
bonus,
the 14 with the plus.
I would like to use my hero point.
Was I understanding the situation correctly that wolf Burian used to work for her and defected?
Yep.
Maybe we can solve this if we can convince the wolf to sign back up with her. Maybe she just wants her wolf friend back.
No, she wants the town.
Wait, Emily, what'd you get for your diplomacy?
But there's a diplomatic solution here.
With the bonus,
There's something
24.
going on.
24.
I feel like that's not enough.
Okay. So I used my hero point because I felt like this was important. And I have a 29.
Okay.
Wow.
Both a 24 and a 29 were enough to convince her. Well, if you can convince Simon to meet with me, then I would be willing to discuss maybe a diplomatic solution.
We've got this.
Got
We got this,
this.
babes. We're fine.
Simon is part of the party that is escorting you, and they are tensely waiting in the woods, seeing you actually interact with the Winter Witch.
Just give us one moment, please. Maybe Riev and myself, we go talk to Simon.
Yes. One moment, Your Majesty. And just kind of dips backward. She's terrified of this chick. She knows enough about Winter Witches to not be fucking screwing around.
You get one. That was it. That's all I got.
No one else gets any. All right.
Yeah, we do that.
Okay, so you head towards the group of Russian soldiers. Are you coming? Simon kind of raises his weapon. Are you coming here to betray us?
No, Simon. You're assessing. I think that it has been a long 8 years of fighting. She wants a diplomatic solution.
A diplomatic solution. How have you gotten her to agree to this after so much time? How am I to trust it?
Riev and myself, we are very, very good with our words. And we have some patience and a little bit of fear. It is very good.
A little bit of fear.
Yes, we do not want to fight. It is a diplomatic mission that we are on, and we'll just continue that same method all the way through.
Okay, roll. Go ahead.
Riev would just put on the sheepskin hat and be like, sometimes it takes just a little bit to go a long way and to make everybody comfortable. And she just kind of points at the hat like it's, see, comfortable.
Like, I want to just add to this, you've been worried about her for years and stuff, you looking over your shoulder all this time. What would it cost? What would you be willing to pay to not have to do that anymore, to live in peace? Because, I'm sure where you're from, people work out these settlements and
What
these
do the
deals.
checks and balances look like?
Yeah. What do the books look like? Because all you're really doing is you're balancing your books. You're
Maybe a diplomatic
counting.
solution could be a net profit for us.
Yeah, you're counting down. You're counting your people.
Just give me the roll. I get it. I know what you're doing. Just give me the roll.
18 on the die.
There we go.
28 accounting lore.
Okay. How about the diplomacies?
Same Z on the 18 on the die for another 29.
Nice.
I'm really doing good on the diplomacy rolls.
17 on the die for a 28.
Nice.
Or, no, do I still get a +2? Or is that just with her?
That is actually just with the Winter Witch, because
Gotcha.
you are like a winter creature.
Gotcha.
But Simon does agree to
Okay.
to at least come speak.
High level, we have to get to working level talks. That's where the real nuts and bolts get sorted out. Is there
Get 'em
face
to the table.
brigands and some of the gunmen get together?
So I think this is your opportunity to discuss amongst yourselves how is this going to work? What kind of peace are you going to try and broker?
Oh, goodness.
So, the witch, her pride is hurt. Okay, she needs to feel like she's getting concessions from them in order for them to exist. So they've got to provide her or something, maybe on a regular basis, like some sort of trade deal type thing. I think.
Do you think that this is like a monthly tax?
I don't know, maybe quarterly, maybe on a solstice, so people who don't have clocks or something can still know when to pay people is or something. I don't know.
Just,
Maybe on the dead
I
of
think
winter.
that this is actually the one time that maybe you are actually helpful. Developing this tax.
I tell you, I know. All the us winterfolk, we know when the winter solstice is, so that could be a good time to base this around.
Do you think
does
that maybe...
Irrisen have a winter solstice, considering it's always winter?
I think that might be the most special night. No?
Well, they
Is
don't
that-
have a seasonal cycle, but
It's fine.
Yeah.
They'd be
the
aware of the
solstices
ones.
still exist.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
magic
I hate that I'm saying this, but we could do it on the new moon. Set it up.
Interesting
no,
you bring that up.
It's nice having you here, Emily.
Cut the feed.
Good to be.
Good feed.
Could have said full moon.
I
There
should've
were
said
other
full moon.
options.
We're gonna have to X Steve out of it, or he's gonna start talking.
At the time of the
Somebody-
midnight sun
hold on.
or the full moon.
I get the soundboard. I'll get his mic.
So,
ruined it.
what would she, maybe vodka or something? I don't know. What
Maybe,
she would want.
maybe we turn both solstice into celebrations of her.
Ooh, yeah.
That is a pride, and they get to have a feast, and maybe they also give her some a new dress and vodka.
Some of their finest goods, yeah, and a feast celebrating her.
Yes.
Entertain
Yes.
the Fae with games of hockey.
Yes. Teach her their customs.
Yes.
Maybe that will repair the pride.
Turn their conflict into a competition in sports and stuff, yeah.
And what would the Russians get in return from this deal?
Not getting raided by Fae every night or have to worry about that, peace of mind.
Maybe she protects the town instead.
Maybe they can be open to trade with others. The Pathfinder Society is trying to get more information. They can have that trade, and she can have their
Yeah.
obedience.
We have agency in this because if you do this for us, we help set up trade.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, I like
And-
that angle.
Yeah, and they even said it's making it difficult for them to travel out because of the Winter Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
So
That's
maybe
great.
she gives them some concessions to
Trade
to and
travel.
from.
I'll
Yeah.
stop attacking you with my mirror bears.
Yeah. Please and thank you. I'm a lady.
I'll give you guys a card that you could use to pass the mirror bear on the way out and back in. Don't worry.
It's another mirror.
It's another mirror.
That's another
But this mirror swipes.
So yeah, it sounds like overall they get the ability to trade and further travel in the area, and she gets a celebration in her honor and goods and stuff twice a year because both solstices.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Good at this. Should we do this in real life?
out on this frozen lake, you have a winter witch and the captain of a branch of the Russian army.
Average Tuesday. Go on.
Yeah, average time in Galarian for sure. And you sit them down to have a conversation about brokering peace. Wow. And you explain this plan. I'm gonna need either a diplomacy or a society check.
All right,
It's gonna be a pretty important role.
Or
Wait, it's one for
Just one?
the whole party.
oh, okay.
No, you can each make one check.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All
All right. Yeah, that was worrying.
Diplomacy,
I was like,
here
well,
I
You would not
come.
want to critically fail it, so if you're not good at either of those, maybe don't.
Does this
Good at
count
diplomacy.
for the snow critters? Do we get the +2 on this?
You'll get a +1 because half
Because
of the
we're splitting
parties
it.
are-
Okay.
That makes sense.
Oh my god. I rolled a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
31 diplomacy.
Okay.
I'm going to use my hero point because I'd like to reroll that just for
Yeah.
some giggles.
Okay.
Glad I did. 19 on the die.
Oh,
Jeez.
From a 2.
I don't think Baka wants to talk during this if it's going so well.
It's just like, so I had some ideas about.
What do you guys think about stew?
Trying to add stew addendums to this.
Maybe there is a stew at the feast, but not yours.
Yes, that's part of the addendum. It's expressly not yours. That's a 31 total.
Yeah, so we both got 31.
Ah, sweet.
Steve,
I've got a +11 on society
Yeah,
and my
do
hero
it.
point, so
Do it.
okay. I mean, a 10 on the die is a 21. I don't think that's going to fail. Maybe that's a low success, so I will just take what I've got.
Okay.
And keep in mind, the new moon is key for this deal. Timing is everything.
No,
so
we
do it
decided on the
on a
solstice.
different day than the
New
new
moon.
moon.
Would do it. I meant to
moon.
say full moon. I'm sorry. I slip of the tongue.
Absolutely. You succeed.
Woo!
Yes!
Both parties
All
come to an
right.
agreement. Your agreement, actually, that the town will be in name ruled by Chishalawa. However, and they will have a celebration celebrating her. I guess what did you say? Biannually.
Twice a year on
Twice a
each
year,
solstice.
yeah. And she's receiving some sort of goods from them as well. And in return, she will go from attacking the town to protecting the town.
All right.
And will allow trade or sharing of information with the Pathfinder Society through this passage. And so you have succeeded, A Frosty Mug. Congratulations.
Yes! Everyone who was going to play Reign of Winter, there's no need anymore.
There is no need.
Wow. So, like, I know this was supposed to be a diplomatic mission, but I really didn't think we'd be able to do it.
Yeah, you can certainly
Yeah.
solve it with diplomacy, which you guys did.
Yeah.
And there is a portion of this adventure that, you know, when Baba Yaga visits you, the entire time you have been amassing respect points.
Really?
So, by peacefully solving the bear conflict, that earned you respect points. By de-escalating the violent situation that could have happened with Simon and friends, and actually convincing him to, you know, take you to his town, that gained you respect points. By helping the man in the man with the bleeding head, that earned you respect point. By by talking with your wolf
Did?
friend that
Talking to the wolf.
that gained you a respect point, getting him to open up about who he used to work for, and winning both hockey and cards.
Yeah.
Respect points. So you guys gained 10 out of 10 of the possible respect points, which had this turn to combat would have given you some benefits against Chestulawa from Baba Yaga. So you would have had a +1 to all of your saves, and the first fail or critical fail you roll on one of her effects gets bumped to a success.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
That's so
very
cool.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so often in these types of games that you try diplomacy, fail out of that, and then combat starts. It feels very rewarding to
It's
actually
actually
Yeah.
really
succeed.
nice.
It's quite different feeling, yeah, but in a
Yeah.
good way.
Like, I really planned for combat, but I'm really not mad about how this turned out.
I didn't
Oh,
spell
I'm
strike
s-
once.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to see what what the new Secrets of Magic classes can really do because you were busy attacking a mirror.
Look, you saw a lot of healing.
You did see some healing.
But,
We
yeah,
saw
but
some Eidolon work for sure. That was
Yeah.
cool.
between my regular spells and my focus spell and all of my scrolls, I have like 24 spells ready to go. Got one of them off.
Look,
Nice.
you tried to
was
climb
critical.
for about 3 rounds.
Yeah. It was a good
No.
try.
But you kept getting up, and that's the
Yeah, you got to
That's
keep
the
getting
key,
up.
that's the key.
Yeah, you get knocked
Full-
down, but
Knocked down 7 times, get up 8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Emily, so motivational.
That's all I'm here for, man. That's what I'm here for. Oh crap!
Well,
We did it.
yeah, we did it.
We've
Happy
done it.
Gen Con,
Congratulations.
guys. This was a lot of fun. I want to remind those of you listening at home that we are Hideous Laughter Productions. We don't normally stream like this. I hope it was fun. If you enjoyed the stream, we're on a bunch of social media. You can see it down below us. We have a Discord. We're at Laughter Hideous on Instagram and Twitter. HideousLaughterPodcast.com. If you want to find all of our stuff and our RSS feed, it's all there. But if you liked this stream, reach out to us. Streaming was pretty fun.
It was fun, yeah.
It's different from what we're used to with a podcast, but pretty fun.
And if you were hoping for more combat, you can check out any of our shows or STF's show because there's plenty of that there too.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yes. there
So,
is.
so once again, we have the Hideous Laughter podcast. That is first edition, Carrying Crown, over 150 episodes. We're in book 5 of that adventure, and it's really fun. We also have the Bestow Curse podcast. You can get in almost from the ground level there. We're 10 episodes in, maybe more at this point. I'm trying to think what released. So check those out. That one's second edition, running Curse of the Crimson Throne, converted to 2e. And yeah, we have a Patreon and other stuff. We really hope if you enjoyed this, you check us out.
And on our Patreon, we do run other games, and we run through different modules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it is something to note. We didn't note it at the top, but we are official partners of Paizo, so we're one of their kind of group of podcasts that are licensed. So we do some stuff on our Patreon as well. Emily, you want to give a shout to the STF network?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that Southern Tomfoolery, you can find us. Just give that a search. We also actually just started a brand new Starfinder podcast called Live and Let Fly.
Yeah.
It's very good. I love it.
It's pretty nifty. I'm about it. We're space truckers, and I feel like that's all you need to know. But yeah, we've only got a few episodes out, so if you're really wanting to get into a new show with not a whole lot of backlog to catch up on, that's definitely the one to do so. And it'll get you hooked so that you're interested in listening to the rest as well.
Yeah.
But you can find us on any podcatcher, just Southern Tomfoolery podcast.
If
That's
you want
us.
to
Please.
talk to us more about this too, hit up either of our Discords because they're both pretty active as well. Too.
Yes.
And there's another
Yeah.
hidden show there too. If you
There is a hidden show, so
Ooh.
it's just
a lot of
It's
shows, a
worth
lot
it.
of content. But
of
Emily, I
good
wanted to
stuff.
thank you again for coming on and
Yeah.
joining us for this. We had a
Thank
hell of a lot of
you.
fun. And thank the rest of you for playing awesome characters. I had a blast running this for you guys. And happy Gen Con.
Happy Gen Con.
Happy
Happy
Gen
Gen Con,
Con.
everybody.
Thank you.
Griff, thank you for running this.
Thank you,
Yes,
Griffin.
thank you.
Thank you for having me. This is so much fun. Love y'all.
Yep.
Love you too.
See you next time.
Later, folks.